Hi. I just wanted everyone to start by looking at my pickle. Yeah. You like it? Yeah. It's not Christmas yet. Yeah. It's my St. Nick's spicy pickle. Yeah, baby. How you like that label? Craft beer, baby. That's what craft beer does right there. You don't see that kind of stuff on malt liquor. Welcome to Share a Beer Show 584. We are back with an S number. 4, baby. 584. And we got more coming. Yeah, that's right. This is the It's Almost Christmas show. We are almost there, man. You been naughty or nice, bum?
Silent on that. yeah, one or the other, naughty or nice.
Naughty or nice, exactly, right? Yeah, take your pick. Today is Saturday, December 19th. Again, this is the Almost Christmas show. We are back and as good as we've ever been. We've got some Santa hats here represented. We've got a nice Christmas tree represented over there in the state of Georgia. Mm-hmm. How you doing, Mark? What's going on, brother?
Excellent.
And Coach, how you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good. Very good.
Good to hear. I'm cracking open a Boston Lager. I have been made aware that there are the possibilities of a slight label change. You might have this label, or you might have the current label, which would be possible recipe change, a slight recipe adjustment, modifications, shall we say? Oh, yeah, Ruben wants the link. Talk about someone who might know something. We got to get him in here. Yeah, he's someone who might know.
Good to have Ruben back on a regular basis too.
Yeah, I'll take Ruben any way I can get him. Does Ruben?
I hear spicy pickles go great on Rubens.
Yeah, you call it Saint Ruben spicy pickle? Is this Ruben's pickle? Oh yeah, baby! What a great label, man! Huh? We got Havana chiming in. Look at this. Up yours, Mark.
I don't respond to children.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, you just did.
Yeah. Touche.
Yeah, touche, exactly.
You talk to me, so it's.
Hey, Ruben, how you doing, brother?
Hello, gentlemen. Doing well. How are you guys?
What's up, Ruben?
Excellent.
Can I ask you a question with your expertise on the Boston Lager? Are you aware of a recipe adjustment here, that there might be a new label and an old label? Are you aware of any sort of adjustment to the old lager?
There's something about it with being brewed at the brewery or
smoke. Oh, that was awesome! Woo!
So there's something about it being brewed at a contract brewery or the brewery itself. So there is a slight difference, I think, in the labeling.
Okay, so there could be two current labels, actually, depending on where it's being brewed.
Yeah, I know. Like when I lived in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, brewed a lot of their flagship stuff like that. So they had a slightly different label than the actual brewery itself.
Well, supposedly they reformulated. They did a slight tweak to the Boston Lager recipe recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Now they're advertising it pretty heavily on the winter lager. If you buy any of the new winter lager, it says, new and improved or whatever it says. But they're kind of keeping the Boston Lager a little more hush hush. And the only place they're stating it is on the left side of the neck label in place of the independent craft beer upside down bottle logo. Mm-hmm. So I haven't tried any of the tweaked version of it yet, so I can't make a comparison. Joe said that he even before I mentioned that to him, he thought his tasted different, so he could have one with the old label on it.
Interesting.
New one with the old label.
Yeah, because I feel like it's not quite. I remember actually. Now on camera, of course, it looks darker, but in person, this is definitely lighter. And I remember it actually in person looking as dark as it does on screen. For one, so I remember the color being more of a malty, a roasted malt, and I remember it tasting a little more malty than it does. It's a little slight, has a little bit less of a malty breadiness, and a little bit more of a hop note of a.
Really?
Well, I remember when we used to think Sam Adams was bitter, and that's
Yeah.
so funny now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boston Lager was like crazy for me.
Oh, it was the best thing around.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the craft beer. Period. Boom.
Yeah, I remember it like actually overwhelmed my senses. Like it was so bitter I almost couldn't drink it.
Yeah.
Like that's just crazy, but it's true. I remember
Yeah.
I was a freshman in college when I tried it.
Yeah, and having it on draft and real cold, I was like, this is the most delicious beverage I've ever tasted in my life.
Yeah.
And, you know, in all honesty, the light version is still to me one of the best. Light.
Yeah, they make their light is a good one.
Sam Adams Light is very good light beer. Yeah.
Well, they have that perfect pint glass with the little ring on the bottom.
It's awesome.
Yeah, man.
I actually preferred, even back in the day, I preferred the light over the regular lager.
Oh wow, okay.
I always have. I've always been. I just today was inspired for some reason. Today was the Wild Hair Day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I even had a comment from somebody behind me when I was standing in line with their mask on and everything. Is that a hair growing out your ass? And I'm like, yeah, it is. Thank you very much. I'm going to get that when I get home. You know, I'm going to take care of that. Speaking of taking care of it, boom, baby, I'm going to crack open one.
Hey, there you go.
What made it west of the Mississippi? Yeah. Thanks to a certain someone in Pennsylvania, no names mentioned. Thank you very much, senor.
Cool.
But Hershey's version of Yingling has made it west of the Mississippi. Maybe next year it will be here officially. But here we go. We're going to crack this one open and see if we get smoke. Oh! Although we know we could have unscrewed it, but it's much better when you.
I forgot. That's Yingling. You can do that.
Yeah, twist off.
I'm still pouring smoke, you bees. See that? Oh, yeah. Now, not a lot of head on this one. Look at that. Look at that. We'll
I
give it
still
the
want
old
to see one of these commercials with the smoke Joe was telling us about.
Oh, one of the old school commercials?
I've never seen one of those.
Oh, but you guys have, though. You've seen the commercials, haven't you?
Not with like the beer smoke, no.
Oh my God! Like the old, and then they would pull the beer out of the ice. You know what I'm saying? And it'd have like the crushed ice just falling off it, and the water droplets falling off it.
Yeah.
And then it would just billow smoke out of it, and they pour it, and you could see the beer rolling around the glass.
Super slow mo. Yeah.
Right, Mark.
Yeah.
You remember these commercials, right? And I, you know what? You know the funny thing. Some of those commercials are malt liquor.
Yeah. Yep.
Some of them were. Malt liquor was that big back then.
Yeah.
Now we have to go vintage memories here. But yeah, malt liquor used to be a big marketing thing. Yeah, it was big in the 80s, late 70s, 80s. Oh my God, guys. Okay. Let me share the screen. Okay, because this is my first experience with this beer. 80,791 total. 5,500 in the last 30 days. Hershey's Chocolate Porter. Yingling Brewery. 4.7% ABV. 10 IBUs. 3.89 bottle caps.
Solid. Very solid.
Very solid. I mean, it's the nose on this beer was insane. So in case you couldn't see mine real good, we'll give you a couple looks at some of these photos. Because I have got to get into this. I am not going to. One last picture. There's a look at the beer. Ooh,
That's
Oh,
actually
nice.
awesome glass.
In appropriate glassware too.
Uh,
Yeah.
They
James.
put that at the. I wonder if there's a gift. I wonder if they're selling gift packs. I mean, because this is the time of year where you can get the glassware and the beer. So I wonder.
That's true.
What's it been out for, Bum? About 2-3 months now?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mountain.
And it's gone. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it for a month now.
Mhm.
Oh, it's still all around me. I saw it yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
It's on-
Yeah. Between that and the Sierra Celebration, you must be getting stuff like a little bit after.
Probably.
The
Celebration is
Make its
gone.
way up to you a little later.
Yeah, celebrations everywhere now.
Yeah. Celebration's gone. I didn't see it in the liquor store today. In a beer
It
store.
was cheap this year.
See, Celebrations even at the grocery store here, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
You can get Celebration. Celebration was, well, not below this one, but it was right below the Boston Ale I just bought.
Yeah.
Boston Lager, I'm sorry. But the nose on this beer literally smells like Hershey's chocolate. It does.
Mm-hmm.
It does. Now Hershey's chocolate has a distinct chocolate smell, right? A Hershey's chocolate bar
Mm-hmm.
with the 4 little slots, right, on each. So you have 3 pieces, don't you? 3, 1, 2, 3, or is it 4? Do you have 4?
4 and 3. 4 long, 3 wide.
Yeah, okay, 3 wide. And it has a very distinct smell. It's not. And they done a very good job here. So here we go. Salute, guys.
Yeah, while you're drinking that, I think it smells and tastes like a dry Swiss mix pack, like for hot chocolate.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
That's a good description. Yeah. Now that you mention that, yeah, it does.
Yeah, that is.
It's delicious.
It is. And you know what? It's thin.
It is thin.
Thin. It is very thin, kind of dry. It doesn't stick around that long. It's still there. It's still on my tongue, but it's drier than you think, and it's very thin. Enjoyable though. It's 4.7%. You don't expect it to be like really bang bang. Very drinkable. Man, this is salute. Thanks to a dear friend in Pittsburgh that sent it. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania that sent it. I'm not naming any names. Oh, look at that cookie. Oh, anything. I once knew a chick named Cookie. Those were the days.
Here.
Those were the days. Cookies and cream. Anyway.
I heard that. I don't know if anybody else did.
So while I have the screen and Joe saws his winter lager, I actually first fell in love with winter lager when I put a little splash of bourbon in it, actually.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah.
Made it really cool.
And now you got a whole closet full of bourbon.
Now I got a whole closet full.
You know what's going to be amazing, Ruben? I'm going to put some rum in this, and it's going to be it's going to pump it up.
So I am drinking Holiday Cookie Hazy IPA
Okay. Holiday.
from New Trail Brewing.
New Trail. Okay. You had a good one from New Trail last week, didn't you?
Yeah, so I went today and I got 4 new beers there today. It's my local brewery.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
local to UC. Okay, I got you. Yeah, look at this thing. 5,300 total. 20, basically 2,900 in the last 30 days. 7.5%, and a 3.95. Look at you, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Holiday Cookie is a hazy IPA brewed with lactose and vanilla. Oh, I like both of those, baby. Brewed in the spirit of the holiday season with copious amounts of oats and heavily handed hopped with Azaka. Zaka rhymes with. Anyway, we hope to they did that. I didn't do that. We hope to bring your palate back in time to the first time you enjoyed the sweet holiday delight of a holiday cookie. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was good copy right there. I like that. Oh, speaking of the Sam Adams glass, there you go.
Yeah, look at that.
Right.
There you go.
But look at that haze, baby.
Yeah, that is hazy.
That is hazy. Is that a thin can?
No, it's not. It's just a normal 16-ounce pounder.
Okay, it has a thin appearance,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that picture especially. Yeah, that one does too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just has a thin look to it.
Looks like he's pouring that into his cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the way to do it there.
On the tree, an ornament. There you go.
That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. All right. So what do you think, Ruben? What are you getting out of that bad boy?
Tastes like a holiday cookie.
Hey, all right.
All right.
Actually, no, really, it's almost totally vanilla. So much vanilla. And it's like that baking sugar, almost like the art. So I guess on the theme of a holiday cookie, but when you go to the grocery store and you have like those really fluorescent sugar cookies that are like pink and yellow and blue, it tastes like the vanilla frosting on those.
Oh, now this is an interesting classification here. I'm going to go back to this because this is interesting. They classified it as an IPA milkshake, so it's a milkshake IPA.
Yeah, it's style now. Yeah,
that's how far. Think about that, kids. That's how far we've come with IPAs.
Yeah.
Right, Mark? Like years ago, were we talking about with IPAs? Okay, we got to stop with this. It's a piney hopped IPA. You remember that? Like they were so bitter, they would pucker your mouth.
Yeah.
We were just having these conversations, 7-8 years ago?
Yeah.
And now look where we're at. You could
a West Coast and an East Coast IPA, and that was it. It was a West Coast IPA and an
West Coast and East Coast, yeah.
And now look at it.
And now the East Coast is taken off with these hazy IPAs. And here we are. We've got these fruit bombs and all these different hops nowadays. And brewers doing insane things with them.
Yep.
It is cool. It's a cool time, man. I tip my hat to some of these brewmasters, man. I mean, they are doing a fantastic job.
Mm-hmm.
They really are. The imaginations and the farmers growing these different types of hops to enable some of these beer artists to do the things that they're doing is people like Zach and that are doing crazy things with beer. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time.
Yep.
It really is, man. It's a good time. Awesome, man. Thanks for sharing that one. That one sounds great. I'm still enjoying the last little bits of this one. I'm going to get back to my Boston Lager and let that one warm up and see what else I get. You know what I'm saying? Because that one was pretty cool. So is this one. But that one's that one. What are you getting, Mark? What do you got?
I'm drinking one of Death by Coconut, Oscar Blue.
Oh.
Death by
Yeah.
New can design this year.
What's that?
New can design this year.
Yes, it is.
Just say brand new can.
Yeah. And a winter theme. I think it's going to be kind of a winter theme beer here. Look at that. Looks like ice falling off of the letters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is. It's been a couple years since I've had this, and it's full on coconut, but it's a nice toasted coconut, like you get on top of the donuts. When you get the donuts, the toasted coconut on top.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
That's a great beer.
Yeah, with some chocolate behind that. Yeah, it's just, and it's well balanced. It's definitely coconutty, but it's not totally overpowering on the coconut. So,
is it more cocoa or nut?
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, it depends. I'm going to say more nut than cocoa. Yeah. I mean, if you're in that mood, it's definitely nut.
Yeah. what you're saying is it's danky, huh?
Slightly moist. Slightly moist.
It's got that slightly moist dank to it, huh? Yeah.
It's a good beer. It's a very good beer, and it's it's only 6.5%. So I mean, it's pretty drinkable. Very easy to drink. Yeah, and it gets better as it warms up. This was right out of the fridge, so as it's warming up, it's getting even a little bit better.
It's not a popular beer at all. 249,000 ratings on here.
Nah,
nobody's had it. 1,400 ratings in the last 30, 6.5%, 25 IBUs. This beer, just get it. It's 4 on the money. You don't see that too often.
Yeah, it's
4.
Yeah, it's very good one.
We've got Mark's listing right here. So there's Mark's photo. There it is. The Tectons in the background.
Yeah, with the Christmas stocking hung on the Tectons.
Yeah.
the Santa audiophile soon would show up and drop something in that stocking.
Yeah.
A tube preamp in that stocking. That would be great.
Another tube. Just drop a tube in the Santa stocking there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do just fine. Absolutely. What does an audiophile want in his stocking? Tubes. Hello. Duh. And what do you got there, Coach?
Oh, I have an Idaho beer. It's by Boise Brewing.
Ooh.
Chocolate milk stout, dark daisy. I've had this before on draft. It's just a good all-around solid beer. I don't really buy a lot of local stuff, but when I do, it usually doesn't disappoint. So, yeah, it's not too bad.
Awesome. Let me go.
Is it better on draft?
Always. I'm a sucker for draft beer, yeah.
No.
It's always better on draft.
Not, I mean, good God.
Well, I read my last check in Untapped when it was on draft, and I typed in something to the words of it was really bitter, but the sweet brings it in. But this time I'm just getting more sweet than bitter. So, yeah, it's just different. But it's good. I enjoy it.
I think we can talk about that for just a second, because if you've ever had bottled beer or canned beer, and then you finally get to a tap where they have that beer, and you have it from a properly maintained, let's put that qualifier in there, a properly maintained tap.
Yeah.
Let's put that in there. It's magical, man. It's like there's not much that compares to having a kegged beer, right?
Well, I've been to A&W where they have their root beer on tap, and that's even better than.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just better. I don't know why. It's just a big can, but it's better.
No, absolutely. If you're speaking of craft soda. This is and let the puns roll. If you go to BJ's, right? They have. You guys all have BJ's restaurant in your area.
Oh, BJ's restaurant, yeah,
restaurant.
Well, the other BJ's is a whole different show.
Yeah, a little bit more expensive,
a little bit more pricey. but those prices are kind of balancing out now. Each other, and they're even surpassing on one end, and you're like, hey, what am I doing here? Right? I got to start thinking about my choices in life, right? Like,
gotta make good choices.
I got to make better choices here.
Why am I wasting my money at BJ's when I could waste my money on BJ's?
Oh, God.
But no, in all seriousness, I mean, if you have been there, they have craft beer on tap, and they have their own sodas that they make. They make a lot of places that do make soda will typically make root beer, ginger ale, or orange soda. Those are the three popular ones, and when you have them like that, they're phenomenal.
We have a brewery here that does their own root beer, but it's not called root beer. It's like the alternative.
Birch beer.
Birch beer?
No, it's
ginger beer.
No, sassafras. What the hell is?
Oh, sassafras.
No, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
No, sarsaparilla.
Oh,
okay.
sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
I'm still not familiar.
Bum, you're muted. You're muted.
You're
Bum.
on mute.
There you go.
No, I never knew what I've heard of sarsaparilla my whole life, but I never knew exactly what it was. Is it similar to root beer?
Yes and no. It's got more of a mint. To me, it tastes more minty.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
And like craft root beers, you can taste sassafras or sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
It is one of the notes of a root beer.
Mm-hmm.
When I used to work at Four Seasons, when I worked at the brewery, our root beer used to have like a sassafras taste to it.
That's a great comment right there. Jody can't afford
He just took the money he was going to spend on sleeves and just bought craft beer with it.
I bought more craft beer.
The Mac ribs are too expensive.
It's the Mac ribs, man. Are you kidding me? You know how much those Mac ribs cost these days? We're not getting any break on the Mac ribs.
No.
That's right.
Mac ribs are full freight this year, man. They're like, screw COVID. We don't care if you're economically impoverished. Full freight here. $5 a pop. And I hope you enjoy. You wanted a national rollout, didn't you? Here you go. Full price. No 2 for $5 this year. They're all $5. There you go.
Sarsaparilla. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Who the hell names their kid after a corn?
Hey, I like sauerkraut. I like sauerkraut.
Yeah.
And what's hilarious is we've got Rick Zasamama. Zasama. Sup, fellas? I like that. Sup. All together now, kids. 1, 2, 3. Sup.
Stop. Stop.
Just do this.
What's up?
Exactly, yeah. Because that's great for radio. Yeah. Yeah. All the people listening in on the podcast right now know exactly what we're doing. Do we have a podcast? No, not really.
Isn't this simulcast on FM radio?
It is. It's simulcasted like in 300 or 400 different. What would be the official count on what the chairman would have for how many simulcasts this would be on right now? It'd be like 400 or 500 places, wouldn't it? Or would it be a couple million? I think in chairman's count, it would be like a couple million places easily.
Oh, sure, millions,
Simulcasted.
millions and millions.
Millions.
Billions and billions and billions.
Absolutely. Billions.
You can pick us up on shortwave for sure.
And on yeah. I don't even know what the hell shortwave is. And you can pick it up. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I know what shortwave is.
The MLDC knows what shortwave is.
Actually, Review Bra makes his own shortwave.
Yes, he does. I haven't tried tuning him in, but I considered it just for the novelty of it.
When, if ever, have you listened to a shortwave radio station?
It's been decades. I have one, and I haven't. Actually, I dug it out a few weeks ago just to see if I could pick up anything still with it, and I wasn't able to pick up much. I don't know if it was my radio or not. There's still people broadcasting on shortwave. I don't think like before, because obviously the internet wiped out a ton of that stuff.
It did, but it's still one of those absolute necessary services. It's one of those absolute. You let a crisis happen, and you'll wish you had some shortwave.
And it'll say half the people in Coach's home state will have shortwave radios.
Yeah.
Because we're preppers, right? Isn't everybody prepper and lives in Idaho?
Oh yeah. Well, the
Arizona.
LDS, well, Mesa, the LDS Church, yeah, Utah and all that. Well, the cool thing about shortwave, as you know, is you can pick up things in like Iran and Japan. I can't understand them.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty damn cool. So
yeah. Teen Wolf broadcast the show by smoke signals. So what is it? I'm kind of curious what Billy D thinks about all all this stuff, man. Shortwave radio and all these things.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah! Billy D back and better than ever. I think Billy D is saying, oh.
Yeah.
Billy D is saying, attention.
Something different for Billy D.
Yeah,
Do that. So
Billy D tilts his the other way.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, Billy D tilts it both ways.
Yeah.
Just depends.
Yeah, Billy D tilts it however he or she sees fit.
Yeah.
That's right. That is right. Absolutely. So what you got for us today there, Billy D?
Here's how much stuff we have this week. We have so much stuff that the chairman and his Mac ribs are going to take a back seat this week.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
We got a star of the show this week, and he's in the chat. And I know he knows we're going to show his video because this may be the most earth-shattering malt liquor video we've ever shown. It's not the funniest one. It's not maybe it's the most shocking one. You will be shocked. And so of course we'll save that one for last.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Nice tease.
But Vega is the star of the show this week for sure. Vega's a very brave man to do what he did.
Oh, very brave.
Ooh.
He's brave.
So
maybe his balls dropped finally.
Doubtful.
Since this is a special night, we're going to break out one final special malt liquor for 2020. Havana's been pestering me for weeks to drink this one. Now, everybody knows the Old English, which I did have on here quite a while back. Everybody knows this one, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Very
Look, the much lesser seen HG 800 high gravity malt liquor.
Ooh. Look at that label.
Oh, gosh.
Whoa.
8.0, bitch.
Oh, bitch.
Show title. Show title.
No title. That's
And
right.
this is actually almost fresh. December 14th is the expiration date. So I guess I should have drunk it last week when it would have tasted better.
Yeah.
It's not going to taste good.
Better taste is just it's a relative term.
So to be honest with you,
Bummer.
to be honest with you,
Whatever
I've
your
heard
freaking name is bum.
heard numerous people say that this is not their favorite. Actually, Vega drank a bottle of this week, a 40 or a 42 in plastic. You rarely see it. Even the MLDC guys say that this is not their favorite, and they all love regular Old English.
Hey, Ruben, does craft beer ever come in plastic?
God, I hope not.
So what were you getting on the nose before? Oh, oh, look at that! Oh,
He's speechless.
Yeah, it doesn't taste any better or worse than regular OE to me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is it sweeter?
and I'll tell you what, it tastes a hell of a lot better than that Labatt Max Ice from like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
That's
Is it sweeter?
The worst beer ever. This is a pretty run of the mill malt liquor.
So is it sweet? Yeah, like Ruben said, sweeter.
Like sweet cardboard?
Yeah, it's like sweet cardboard
Yeah.
as opposed to dry cardboard. So
yeah, that cardboard,
we'll
right.
keep it in frame here.
Asshole.
We will keep it in frame while we do the malt liquor report.
That's right.
So before we get to the good stuff, well, this is good too. Actually, just no more than 2 hours ago, we got a brand new video from Falstaff.
Oh,
Late in the afternoon. Now I have to explain this. Oh man.
no charge.
He's gonna vomit.
No.
It's COVID, no sense of taste.
I'm sorry.
It's
This,
the malt liquor COVID test. They give you a taste of malt liquor, and if you can't taste it, then you know that you got COVID.
This groundbreaking video that Vega uploaded earlier today, Falstaff commented on the video, and there were a couple of rare misspellings in his comment, and Malt Mustang called him out on it. Malt Mustang is very, very finicky about grammar and punctuation. He usually only has to worry about Steel Worldwide. Steel Worldwide keeps Malt Mustang busy most of the time. But so Malt Mustang corrected Falstaff on his spelling. So that inspired Falstaff to have a few comments in this video from this afternoon. Go to 5 minutes, 20 seconds, Joe.
Okay. Let me share the screen here. 5:20. Oh, almost to the end here.
Oh, near the end.
Yeah. Here we go. Cheez-Its. God, that has got to be. Now, what are we going to say about the Cheez-Its? Because is that almost not the most perfect beer snack? Cheez-Its. It's up there. I mean, one of the. What would be the top 3 beer snacks?
I don't like cheesy things. It interferes with the beer taste. I prefer something more neutral, like corn chips or just plain old crackers. Or
I wonder if Coach has anything to say about what might be the most perfect beer snack.
It's definitely not these.
What do you say, Ruben? What do you say, Mark? What would
It's a buy.
I would go, first off, I would go for pretzels, and then I would probably go for I could do Cheez-Its or Cheetos. Kind of the regular Cheetos would be good. But my first choice would be pretzels. That seems like that goes good with most beer. Although with malt liquor, it probably would have to be Cheez-Its because you want it to bury the flavor.
Would it be okay? So I could go with pretzels, straight pretzels, or
if I'm in a wild and crazy mood, straight pencils is kind of like my theme. But if I'm feeling wild and crazy, I'll go for the little mini twists. The mini twists are good. Sometimes if I'm feeling really, I'll go for some rods. I'll go for some pretzel rods.
Whoa! Look at you, huh?
Yeah,
choking down a churro. All right, yeah.
Nice. A rod.
Tom says peanuts, and peanuts are always solid.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of most nuts.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that one.
I would say peanuts, some sort of nut. I like the whole Chex mix sort of thing. Get some Chex, some pretzels, some peanuts. Yeah, I like that whole mix. That whole mix is pretty decent. So okay, but Cheez-Its, I admit I've got some right now as well in the pantry. Yeah, that's a pretty solid beer snack.
I got corrected today. Fucking misspelling. Comment on a Jay Vega fucking video.
Whoa! Okay, Bum, did you catch this? Did you catch this little? Now, what do we call it? Now, in Florida, they called this a dangling Chad. Isn't that what they called it? What do you or is that just his nostril?
What does he have going on there? I didn't notice.
Is that part of the mask dangling, or is that just the nostril?
I
I'm
got
not
corrected today.
Look at that. Look at that. What is
Fucking
that?
misspelling.
What's
Comment on the J Vega fucking video.
What is that thing?
Ugh.
Look at that.
I know what that is.
That thing is bugging.
That fucking nerd bum
Yeah, bum.
on one of his fucking troll accounts came along.
Oh, bum's got troll accounts.
If anybody has a Bible handy, I would put my hand on that Bible and state right now, I do not have troll accounts.
I think Bum just broke news on himself.
I do not have troll accounts.
Can Ruben have a link again? Sorry.
You what?
Can Ruben have a link again? Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, let me get the link in here for Ruben here. We'll pause the malt liquor report momentarily.
While you're doing that, I will state again and pay attention to the wording. I do not have troll accounts, just like I did not have sex with that woman.
That's exactly where I was going. Exactly. Yeah. I did not have sex with that woman. It was the cigar. Hello.
I do not have troll accounts.
It wasn't me. It was the cigar. Thank you very much. Yeah. So this is very interesting. So let's rewind that a little bit.
I got corrected.
Yeah, you
today.
did. Yeah, you did.
Fucking misspelling.
Yeah, you did. Yep.
Comment on the Vega fucking video.
Yep.
Oh, got to share the screen, Joe.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A fucking nerd bum
Yeah.
on one of his fucking troll accounts came
Yeah.
along. Motherfuck you, bum.
Yeah. MF.
PFY and KYS. Fucking eat a fucking glass sandwich. Wash it down with some fucking drain cleaner. Fuck fucking fat Jody.
Yeah, Jody.
Fucking Beaker and fucking Arab fucking Dr. fucking Bunsen Honeydew. Sweaty fucking prick. How the fuck you and your service station? Fucking Ubu piss drinkers.
That was very creative.
Wash it down with some fucking drain cleaner. Fuck fucking fat Jody.
Yeah, Jody.
Fucking Beaker and fucking Arab fucking Dr. fucking Bunsen Honeydew. Sweaty fucking prick. How the fuck you on your service station?
Yeah.
Some honeydew.
That was good. Yeah. Yeah. That was good.
And that's it for fall staff.
F you and your service station.
Yeah.
That was excellent. I like
That's
that.
awesome.
That was good. Yeah. We got to give them a little round of applause.
Yeah, golf clap.
That was pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, golf clap for that one. That was definitely solid. That was a good rant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When he makes it count. When he shows up, he makes it count. I'll give
Yes,
him
he does.
dangling Chad or whatever in the hell was happening with his nose there. I don't know what that was.
I know what that was.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is it the same thing Neil Young had in his nose in the Last Waltz movie that they had to go back and visually do a little cover up?
Idiot asshole.
Yeah.
Shit.
Consider yourself on the list.
Shout out to you, sir.
Okay, well, we are going to go to the chairman. Like I said, though, the chairman is taking a back seat to Vega, but we will cover the chairman this week. Here's a link to his weigh-in from Tuesday. Now, do we want to guess? I'm going to give you a little teaser here. He did an unplanned weigh-in the day before. Last week, when he did his weigh-in,
Oh my gosh.
he was 201.8. Now, when he weighed in this past Monday, he had gained a pound. He was up over 202.
Okay.
So he had actually gained a pound last Monday, but the next day he did another weigh-in. Does anybody want to guess?
208.
I'm gonna taste 205.
So we're 7 high across here. 7 high.
28, 30, 32, 30, 36 mac ribs at least.
I'll go 203.
Now, how much does a mac rib weigh? What do you want to say? Maybe 5-6 ounces?
No clue.
How much does a mac rib weigh?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Half a pound? Not even half a pound?
Yeah, not even half a pound. So, and he's drinking 40 ounces of beer at a shot here. So that's got to factor in there somehow. There's got to be a mathematical spreadsheet sort of calculation to how much weight he's gained here. So Bum says he was 201.
He was 201 last Tuesday. But his unplanned weigh-in this past Monday, he was up over 202. But then he did his official weigh-in the next day.
Okay. So we've seen how many mac ribs there was. I'm going to go 201 again. I'm going to say he didn't gain any weight.
Okay.
I'm going 205.
208, guaranteed.
I got 203. I'm gonna go conservative.
203. Okay, where am I going?
Just play from the beginning, Joe.
From the beginning. Okay, here we go. We're going to share the screen first, and then from the beginning.
All right, here we go. The official weigh-in is Steel Worldwide.
All right. Here
After week 2 of the 2020 mac rib season. Newspaper state today.
All right.
There he goes. Oh, the scale broke. No.
To be continued.
No. 200.9.
It's not calibrated correctly. That's bull crap.
Yeah, okay, so I was the closest.
Well, what you don't see, and he doesn't reveal, he's got 36 mac ribs there, but we don't see the 34 enemas he took.
Or
Havana and Vegas saw it, though.
Yeah, they saw it.
is there any sort of
Strike. Claim it.
are the feet? Do we actually see the full feet on the scale?
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
I don't know. If you look at the shadow, because believe me,
Claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it.
I was looking for any kind of clues, and you know what? If you look at the silhouette, I thought maybe he had a table nearby and he was reaching up under the table and pushing to make himself lighter, but it looks like this is on the up and up.
And time to celebrate. Time to get shit-faced again.
Oh yeah, drop the beat.
And we still have not seen an official Saucy Saturday review for the McRib sauce.
Well, he did another Saucy Saturday review today, and he ate a McRib, but he did not combine. He is not desecrating the McRib by eating it any other way than the way the hardworking American patriots give it to him.
Okay, so we have an official accountant, sort of. So, Mark, what would be the count on the mac ribs in the background of this photo?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 40, 39 or 40 I see there. Plus the two he's got there, so that puts like 41. 41 mac ribs.
Now, and we also have to look at the stacks. Now, he's been doing some red hat trickery with the money here, if you ask me, because I think the money is getting shorter as the mac rib boxes are getting higher.
He's gonna have to sell his Corvette pretty soon.
Yeah, I think something's going to have to give here. And if you've noticed, I have showed my Mac ribs with extra sauce.
Donate $1. Yeah.
And it is billowing out of the back side of the box, side of the box, front of the box. I have yet to see any sauce on any of these boxes. So I call that suspicious as well.
Me too. That's suspicious. Bum's drunk. Bum's drunk.
No.
Oh, okay.
Although I must say, I find this Old English high gravity malt liquor tolerable. So maybe I am drunk.
You're drunk.
Oh,
yes.
oh.
That's the first sign of intoxication.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You're inebriated hell.
Yeah.
Damn it, Bob.
Oh. That's a smack to the face.
Yeah, it's actually as tolerable as any of the other malt liquors. So
Oh,
I must be intoxicated and I don't realize it.
what did he just say, Ruben? I don't know what's going on here. This is. Oh my God.
Welcome to your intervention, Bum.
I know it's tragic, but believe me, it's not as shocking as what you're going to see coming up later.
Oh no. What is this? Is that going to be a below the waist moment? Is that
No, it's all above the waist, and what you're gonna see is the exact opposite of what you're seeing with me enjoying this.
Okay, so I'm copying the link here.
Yeah. Okay. This is we're gonna backtrack a little bit with the chairman to.
Did we still have more in this current?
No, nothing in that. You can click on the next link. We got some show hate coming up here. And I'm gonna tell you, Joe, at this video, we got some music playing, and I'm gonna tell you when to mute it, okay? Go to 11 minutes 30 seconds. And this is where we go back to Mac Rib Jenga.
Oh boy.
Mac Rib Jenga 35. Easy. Careful. Ah! Oh my God. 35 Mac Ribs. The sauce boss.
Just mute the audio, Joe. You can keep playing. Just mute the audio.
Okay, good solid thumb up there. That one's good. I like that. Okay. And we've got all right. Well, and what is this? Wait a minute. What is this? Is this napkins? Is this McDonald's napkins?
Oh no, he's collecting the napkins that he gets in his bag. He's going to put those in a binder too.
You know what? You know what's hilarious? I swear to God, I've been doing the same thing.
Oh, come on.
Now, how many napkins do you get in your Mac rib bag?
2 or 3 at least, usually.
You know what? I get like a good inch of napkins.
All it takes is a good inch for you, huh? Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, you can
Damn you, Mark, for having a good line like that. Man,
Hey, I got to toss out one every once in a while.
that,
Joe, you can just let this play while we're talking. We can take
that
some
was
time here.
a solid line. Absolutely. That definitely got a
Yeah, the chairman is collecting the napkins that they give him in the bag, and he's actually using the bag to wipe his mouth because he's collecting the napkins.
Oh, yeah, you do not want to know my McDonald's napkin geekery. Whoa! Wait a minute!
Whoa,
There we go. Yeah, you can play the audio now.
What? Did you see that? Damn it! Look at that! Boom! How many boxes fell? Look, that was like a lot. Here it goes. Okay, there it goes. So that's at least 2, 4, 6, 7, possibly 7 boxes. Yeah.
Yeah. 35. Kind of fucking knew it on those last 2.
2?
Actually 4.
4.
Live TV.
Boy, gravity's a funny thing, isn't it?
Buffalo Bills, motherfuck your Pittsburgh Steelers, bum.
Yeah, bum.
Fuck the entire share beer fucking craft beer cunts.
Oh!
Fuck you, Wheels. Hope your fucking brew pub goes under.
Oh!
Teen Wolf fucking Tom will be riding in a fucking minivan. Go fuck yourself, you asshole. Boston's a fucking shithole. The swill over there.
Okay, you can mute it again, Joe, and advance to 1435.
So
Like 1 minute ahead.
So he spills his Jenga, his Mac Rib Jenga, and we get hate. You see how that works?
Well, you're going to see how frustrated he is that this happened coming up here.
So this is 14 what?
1435.
35. Yeah. So yeah, this is incredible. He messes up this Jenga, and we get the hate.
And he's taking out his frustration on us, and you're going to see.
Oh, the whole thing! Look at that! Oh, the whole house of cards. Look at that. That was actually a pretty decent shot. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, now let's look this through. Let's talk this through. Because if I'm guessing that I'm gonna throw a single Mac Rib box at the whole pile of Jenga, I'm thinking I'm going in the middle. He went for like number 2 over here from the top on the right, and that knocked down the whole house of cards. What do you say, Coach? Would you have ever figured that would have done it?
No, he's just an angry little guy. He's like the mayor of the Munchkin Land. He's just so pissed off about everything. So.
You know, when I see him doing that, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the hick at the local carnival firing the ball at the milk bottles.
Yeah.
That pyramid of milk bottles.
Yeah.
He's such an angry little fella.
Yeah, he's such an angry little. Aren't little guys kind of angry though?
Oh man, yeah.
I mean, they are kind of angry. They have that little man disease, right? Yeah.
Yeah, little man syndrome is it's a dangerous thing.
Oh, it's a scene. It's a scene.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's the way. Hey, Ruben, you got anything to say about these little guys? And where would you have tossed that box to knock down the whole pile of Mac Rib Jenga?
Ruben's muted.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
Sorry, I just joined again. I lost connection.
And he gives himself his own little pumping up.
So we got more hate coming.
You know, yeah, go fuck yourself, pencil neck Mark. Anyway.
Now, do you notice a theme here? Every time his Mac Rib Jenga tips over, we get hate.
He lashes out in anger.
He lashes out in anger. I think he's got issues, man.
He's a child.
You know, yeah, go fuck yourself, pencil neck Mark. Anyway, I gotta put my Mac Rim in an oven. No, you heat it up in the fucking microwave. You smug asshole.
Yeah,
Gotta watch my finger.
Yeah.
Cut your balls off and leave them in your wife's fucking purse.
Hey, at least they got balls to cut off.
You two.
Hey, at least you have a wife, right?
True.
Yeah.
I get,
Fuck about your health, Joe D. How about that?
no, I get thrown in on it.
Oh yeah, fuck you too, Joe D. You fat piece of shit. Give one fuck about your health, Joe D. How about that?
Yeah.
Give one fuck and lose some fucking weight. Black asshole. It's fine. Malt liquor. That's
This is so great.
No,
Euro fucking foam. Oh yeah. Fuck you, fat Reggie.
Yeah, fat Reggie. Yeah. How did I get thrown in there?
now, Joe, I want you to keep in mind when he says stuff like that, we have to go back several weeks when he poured his heart out. When he says stuff like that to you, keep in mind that's respect.
Yeah. It is.
The best was when he told Mark, "We don't put it in the oven. We don't put it in the oven."
Yeah. We put it in the microwave, you smug a-hole. Watching my figure. And then he
Smug a-hole is one of the best insults I've heard in so
He
long.
isn't watching your figure. I mean, you got to put it in the microwave, you smug a-hole.
Hey,
Smug a-hole is classic.
How about giving a fuck? How about that?
Yeah. You Subi.
Ruben, if you keep
I
showing
can
up,
forgive him because I know it's out of love. He does love it.
yes,
He just doesn't, he just doesn't know how to express it. Yeah.
No, he is expressing.
With some therapy, he can express it in a better way. But until then, we just have to accept it.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
Ruben, be warned. You keep showing up every week. You're going to get some.
yeah, sooner or later.
I've been showing up
I'm
every week
waiting
for 10
for it.
years, so I'm used to it.
Well, hey, I'm sorry, Chairman, that Mark can afford an oven. You know, we don't all use microwaves for everything.
How long
No.
did it take before Earth finally got one?
Oh yeah, it took like over a year and a half, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, it took a while. Matter of fact, we were lobbying for Earth to get one.
Yeah.
We
And
were
then when he did it, counted.
Yeah.
When
I
he
mean, I
finally
remember
gave Earth
when Jay
a
Vega was saying malt liquor like 8 years ago,
yeah.
before all this started.
Yeah. He was the OG. He was the OG
Yeah.
MLDC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the OG hate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, you know what? This OEHG is gone.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone.
And so are you, Bum. And
Yo.
so are you.
Yeah.
You know what?
Are we-
Stay tuned, Coach. You got something coming your way coming up.
Fuck you, Katie, the asshole.
And I'm going to paste another link to the star of the show tonight, J Vega 419. And while we're playing this, I may actually go get another malt liquor that I have in my fridge.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's going to be a malt liquor chaser. I have a blue bull somewhere out in my fridge.
Ooh.
Bull or blue balls?
Blue balls.
No, well, both.
Full there in
But-
Pittsburgh. Blue balls.
It's called Pittsburgh. Yeah.
But I
Record
mean, as far as
Baller.
the beer that I'm actually drinking, it's Blue Bull for the record.
yeah.
Yeah, the Blue Balls is an entirely different thing.
So is it true that Vega left the MLDC to join the LGBT? Is that true?
Not the LGBT, but you're getting warm there, Coach.
Oh, there you go. Old Milwaukee, the original craft beer.
Ruben.
It's in the report there. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
If we're drinking malt liquor, I'll drink an Old Milwaukee.
So we have the chair. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, we have Vega coming up here, and I think it's only fair that we play this because we've been watching a lot of Vega videos this year from his dilapidated Nissan, and there's been a lot of speculation as to why he's doing the videos in that vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been some people like Mr. Some Drunk, aka Dumb Cunt, saying like his wife threw him out and he's living in his vehicle, blah, blah, blah. Well, he finally addresses it. So while we are playing that, I am going to sneak out and get another malt liquor. But go to 5 minutes, 20 seconds.
5:20.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get the story here.
Yeah. We're gonna go just a couple seconds. No charge. Oh, he might have sharded a little bit right there. What do you think?
A lot of people want
That?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that was. I mean, look, watch this first one. Look at that. All right, and then here comes the shard. You see that? You see what happened there?
He pooped his pants.
That was a shard, wasn't it?
No.
I mean, that was officially. I think that was.
No, Joe, I told you 2 weeks ago. That's not a shard. That's a queef. He queefed.
He queefed.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You see that? He's kind of. See that look right here? That's the look of like, okay, it's you know, it's a little moist. You know?
That's the look of I just lost an ovary, but okay.
Yeah.
The hell's so funny? It's
A
true.
lot of people wonder, why does Jay Vega do all of his videos sitting in the dilapidated Nissan?
Now the question is, did any of us wonder that?
Oh, I do every day. I wonder.
Well, when you can't finance toilet paper, that's your life. And
Yeah.
hey, I'll send him a beer. If he wants a beer,
Yeah.
I'll send him one.
I mean, you know, right? You know, I mean, you know. So yeah, I guess so.
Bunch of dumb cunt. And he goes, "Oh, his fat wife kicked him out of the fucking house." Blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up, toupee guy.
Yeah, toupee guy.
Here's why I do all my videos in the dilapidated Nissan.
Oh, here we go.
Number one, I got kids in the house, and I don't drink around them.
Not that stuff.
And I definitely don't do malt liquor videos in their fucking bedroom like that fucking scumbag stupid fluid used to.
Yeah.
Druid fluid.
Number two, Marbles,
Charge.
Jesus.
I don't drink in the good vehicle. And I'm not going to tell you what the good vehicle is.
Subaru.
That's why I do my shit in the dilapidated Nissan. I can smoke, I can drink, I can drop shit on the fucking floorboards. Doesn't fucking matter. This is my beater. Hell, I've been known to sleep in this motherfucker from time to time.
Oh, he just confirmed the rumor,
Yeah.
right?
Go fuck yourselves. High gravity malt liquor, label out.
And that beer is what I just finished, that malt liquor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think at the end of his video, he just confirmed what he was saying, that he sleeps in the.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, he was addressing that his wife kicked him out permanently.
Yeah.
He might that just might be an admission that she might kick him out on an occasional random night. Not permanent.
No, I think, you know, he says we don't know what his other vehicle is. I think it's a slightly less dilapidated Nissan.
Yeah. A more current dilapidated Nissan.
Yeah, slightly less dilapidated.
Yeah, just slightly.
Or maybe a Subaru. Like you said, Joe, maybe it's a Subaru.
He's not worthy, Mark.
Yeah, he is not pretentious enough to have a Subaru. That is for sure. That is for sure.
How dare you?
Yeah, there is no like honor roll student in that house. Absolutely not.
Okay, well, the next video, which I just pasted the link for, Joe, this would normally be headline worthy malt liquor video, but it's not. Vega even topped himself with the next one, but this is such a great malt liquor week that this is not the top story.
Look at the label here. Jingle these balls.
So go to 4 minutes, 5 seconds. And this is perfect because Coach is here.
Oh, how you like that tease? Huh?
Yeah.
So we've got Colt 45 malt liquor.
Still drinking the malt liquor.
After watching the Share a Beer show for a number of months now, I didn't think I would ever dislike anybody on that piece of shit as much as Coach.
Oh, yeah.
But I was wrong. I want to give a legit shout out to Coach, because Coach legitimately hates that fat, bloated, uneducated,
Yes.
fucking nasty, greasy, drunk piece of Texarkana shit called Team Get Fucked. That guy is gross. That guy is a fucking moron. And I personally would pay good money to see old Habib kick the living shit out of him. Malt liquor.
That, my friend. That, my friend.
Congratulations, Vega. You got a chuckle out of the boss. The boss was chuckling in the background at that. Yes.
We've got it. Go back to that. That was solid. That's a rant, kids. That's how it's.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how the pros do it.
That is.
It's professional.
He's a professional. Don't try that at home. He's a professional. That is how it's. We got to hear that again. That was man. I'm telling you that was solid. Wow.
After watching the Share a Beer show for a number of months now, I didn't think I would ever dislike anybody on that piece of shit as much as Coach.
Yeah.
But I was wrong.
You know, Coach, what do you think? Somehow that's a compliment.
I think it's misworded. I think he's basically saying he thinks I hate, obviously, Team, but I don't hate Team. I embrace Team because Team is me 3 years ago. So maybe I'm misreading the whole thing, but yeah, I mean, Team's all right. He's just sloppy as shit. But
I think that was some kind of backhanded compliment to Coach, right?
It was because it was when he said as much as Coach, he didn't mean towards me. He meant towards Team. It's just worded. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Well, actually, hold on. ربي خمني هالقخبة اشتري من لكن حبيبي يتويتو أمش قخبة حرق خرمش نحري مش. Okay, do you guys understand? Sorry, I have my translator on here.
Yeah.
Got it. 100%. Way to go. Good.
That was really good. Yeah, absolutely.
Good one, Habib.
I want to give a legit shout out to Coach, because Coach legitimately hates that fat, bloated, uneducated. I want to give a legit shout out to Coach.
Soundbite.
Because Coach legitimately hates that fat, bloated, uneducated, fucking nasty, greasy, drunk piece of Texarkana shit called Team Get Fucked. That guy is gross. That guy is a fucking moron. And I personally would pay good money to see old Habib kick the living shit out of him. Malt liquor.
Now that's a well thought out rant there. That's almost. And then now what would we say, Bum? Is that fall staff quality rant right there? That was.
I'll tell you what. That's it. It's hard to compare the two because and God help me for saying this, both of those guys, Vega and Falstaff, it's obvious they're both extremely intelligent guys, despite the fact that they drink this shit.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll say this once and once only. Yeah, I like Vega more than I like Team, but I don't hate Team. Team's just outrageous. You know what I mean? I've just had to reel my shit in a little bit, but so will Team. Anyway, but I enjoy both of them. I mean, yeah.
It's apples and oranges within the MLDC.
Right. So
I mean, how can you say you prefer one over the other?
I'd rather drink a beer with.
Asshole.
I think I'd rather drink a beer with Vega.
Oh, definitely.
Well,
Definitely.
because let me tell you why.
Oh, definitely.
Me and Team will commit felonies that night. Probably 17 of them. And 15 of them will be against each other. So, yeah.
So normally that would be like, you know, the headline video for the Malt Liquor Report.
Yeah, that's wow. There's more?
But wait, there's more.
Exactly.
Call in the next 15 minutes and we'll double your order. No, that's some other thing.
Mark, can you flip your thing to the other side?
But
Mark?
wait for it. Wait for it, right?
No.
Who, me? Who?
Yeah, he's saying flip it.
Yeah. I think he's talking to Bum, but if I just do that.
Yeah. Oh, that works. No, well, okay.
What, me?
Yeah, now you got balls dangling in your face.
Hey, for some people, that's a good thing. Okay.
Okay. Now we are going to go to the major, and I mean major
Oh boy.
video. This could be the MLDC video of the year. This
Of
could
the
have
year.
major ramifications within the MLDC. The shattering of the blueprint. I mean, so many ripples this could have within the long-term MLDC, future of the MLDC. And you can just play it from the beginning, and you can read the title, Joe.
Yeah,
Sierra Nevada.
Look at the title of this one.
Go back to the beginning of the video. Play it from the start.
Craft beer review.
Now, we already know what these guys, what that means, right? The MLDC, we already know what craft beer review means.
Yeah.
They have a craft beer and they dump it out, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am going into this video knowing full well that it will most likely get me cussed the fuck out on YouTube and quite possibly physically assaulted in real life. That being said, I feel the research must be done. How can I go on week after week
That's right.
calling those craft beer cunts on the Share a Beer show the craft beer cunts that they are if I've never really had one? I believe I had a Rogue about 10 years ago. Other than that, the closest thing to a craft beer I've ever tried is like a fucking bitter ass Sierra Nevada.
That's craft
So,
beer.
you bitches on the Share a Beer show, consider this my Christmas gift to you.
Oh.
I'm going to give this brew an honest opinion. I'm not going to pour it out. I'm going to drink it.
Oh.
And I will give you an honest opinion. Good, bad, or indifferent. This is what we got. Snowplow. Hub City Brewing.
Wow.
Vanilla Porter.
So far, so good.
7.2% alcohol by volume. Brewed by Hub City Brewing, 250 West Main Street, Jackson, Tennessee, which is about 40 miles that away.
Okay, you know we're gonna actually make the effort We're gonna look this up.
Yeah, look it up, Joe. And
Let's
you
look
know
it up.
what? Oh, that's not it, is it?
Hub City, wasn't it?
No. Yeah, it was Hub City, but it was Snowplow.
Snowplow, right? Yeah. Hub City Snowplow.
There it is. Hub City Brewing.
Yeah.
Bang.
Okay, we got 69 total,
Oh, okay.
10 in the last 30, 7.4%, 33 IBUs, 3.95 bottle caps.
Solid.
Vanilla cream porter released December 2019.
Yeah, so this could be.
Ate this thing. He's been sitting on this.
Yeah, so this could be a year old.
Look at him. He's been sitting on this was thought out a little bit here.
Yeah.
Which way did I go? I went the wrong way here. Here we go. This is it, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Look at this. He's been sitting on this one a while.
Which may explain the opinion that he gives about this beer.
Now, I know you cunts like to pour this shit in a glass, and I honestly, hand to Walty, do not own a beer glass. Don't need one. We drink malt liquor. I takes mine to the head, son. So, filling in as a substitution, we got my trusty whiskey glass.
Okay.
Let's see what this bullshit looks like. Good God, I'm going to hell.
God.
No smoke, Joe. You fat asshole.
Yeah, there wasn't any smoke. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
There's typically not a lot of smoke out of a can. We'll forgive the pour. We'll forgive the pour.
All right. Oh, look at that.
Well, like live TV, folks. It's fucking dark.
Wait, why is there so
Fucking
much?
dark. Well,
Look at it. Why is he shaking so much? Is he scared of?
He knows he's going to malt liquor hell after this. That's
yeah.
why.
Is he that nervous? Is his life really in jeopardy? What do you think, Ruben? Why is he shaking so like incredible?
His life's going to be changed forever.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, is this kin to him like being saved?
I think so. Yeah. He realizes he's got a new chapter in his life, and he wants to go there, but he's afraid to. So
Yeah.
he just, yeah, it's. I mean, I feel for the guy. I mean, yeah.
I think he's getting like craft beer Jesus right now.
Yeah, he's CBJ.
Yeah, the CBJ, right?
like live TV, folks. It's fucking dark. Let's see what the bullshit tastes like. I can smell it through the mask. Holy shit.
There we go. Socially distant.
Yeah. He's doing it safely. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Whoa.
Look at that. That's a Joe D chug right there.
Yeah.
That's a Joe D
I
review.
like it. Golf clap.
Okay. My honest, unbiased opinion is that this shit is garbage.
Oh, come on.
It's fucking bitter. Kind of tastes like fucking cold coffee. It's not good, folks. But I'll finish it.
Oh, but he'll finish it. Yeah.
Because it's 7-2.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Taking it to the head.
You know, this is a silent scream. He wants to come to our side, but he doesn't know how.
Yeah. This is a call for help.
It is.
Yeah.
Now, and that's part of the. I can dump it out in the dilapidated Nissan.
There you go.
About. No charge.
Now I can knock it because I fucking tried it.
Okay.
Fuck this bullshit. Palate cleanser, folks.
I'm gonna make a malt liquor video.
Motherfuck you, Joe D.
Okay.
You fat milk dudhead asshole. Malt liquor.
So
So,
just go forward to 9 minutes.
so I get the hate.
Yeah.
I get the
It is
hate.
your show.
It's your show, Joe.
Yeah, okay. So 9 what?
9 minutes even.
Even, okay. Yeah, that's hilarious. That is too funny. At least he did it.
Yeah.
A message to all you pretentious craft beer cunts that have never even tried malt liquor because you think you're above it. Do what I did. Don't knock it till you fucking try it. I tried it and I'm knocking it. Fuck craft beer. Malt liquor.
Okay, so that's we're getting schooled now. There's a challenge issued here. Andrew, you just jumped in. Mr. Hightower, sir, are you willing to take the challenge? Are you going to drink some malt liquor?
I won't touch the stuff that was formerly identified by malt liquor, but if it's craft beer that I mistake that was originally thought it was a different craft beer, but identifies as malt liquor, different story.
What?
I take that as a no then.
What the hell did you just say?
I think that's a yes.
I'm confused.
Hey, I asked. You know what I'm saying? That's what. Hey, Mr. Craig / Kent. What do you? Are you willing to take the challenge? Are you even able to get a malt liquor in your country?
I would definitely take the challenge. I can't get it, so. Gutted.
Hey, Ruben, if it was that good, don't you think it would be available across the pond? I mean,
it would be. Yeah.
You know, it would.
Those glass bottles are hard to ship across the pond, though.
I mean, you know, those plastic bottles. I mean, you know, it'd be built.
It's a real. It's a real.
I just say
it's a real.
Vega needs to be
absolved. Oh yeah,
Russian.
So you got,
what a great beer!
Rasputin there, giving you the hex there. Vega.
Is that a new label? I think that beer that Vega tried, I give him credit. I think that might have been a year old and stale.
Probably a little old.
Vega needs to try an old Rasputin.
Yeah. Well, who here is willing to take the malt liquor challenge?
Well, I just did tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I drink it. I mean, I try it.
Yeah.
I'd rather have one of these.
I've had it many times in the past.
Craig's got a good one.
Oh, look at that.
Craig's got a good one.
2020. Look at you.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's Christmas
and
Eve,
Coach,
maybe.
you're willing to take the malt liquor challenge?
I'll think about it.
Yeah. Oof. I don't know, man. Oof.
OE 800.
I mean,
don't know what Andrew's drinking.
You've got to go to the gas station and get this stuff off the bottom shelf of the cooler.
Yep.
And then people have to see you buying this stuff.
Well, that's why they wear the mask.
That's true. You can wear masks and sunglasses in there. No one necessarily has to. Hell, you can wear a full-size helmet. You can walk in there and do a helmet. No one even has to know it's you. That's true.
I almost bought some this week, but I was checking out with a CBS from Founders, the Canadian Breakfast Stout.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not checking out with a malt liquor and a CBS at the same time.
You
The
will
peer
get,
pressure got to me.
yeah, the looks you will get, huh?
Yeah.
Seriously, dude, what the hell's happening in your head?
Ruben, what are you chewing?
I don't think the cashier would let you check that out at the same time.
I don't know. They might call a mental health professional though. They let you check it out, but then they call a mental health professional to come check on you because they want you to be conflicted.
Yeah. I think the popo is waiting outside the door when you stand there. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we've got to alcohol test you now, son. Like, follow my finger, right? Stand on one leg, right? Yeah, yeah. They're gonna.
There you go. Do you see this, Joe? Havana says Colt 45 32-ounce cans at Fry's in Phoenix.
Really?
The Fry's to get your Colt 45 can.
I will be there shopping tomorrow. We'll find out.
Check it out.
We will find out. Okay, so is that all Billy D has for us?
Yeah. You know what? That's it. Billy D did bail out for a second here. You know what? I do want to mention one thing before we end this. Personal note here on behalf of me and Billy D. Here, let me once again. Billy D just keeps insisting on going to the other side. The last all month I meant to bring this up, but we've gotten sidetracked from the Mac Ribs and the new Colt 45, which we drank. We had an anniversary, my personal anniversary, December 3rd, Joe. It was 10 years ago, December 3rd, 2010, that I just randomly Googled a beer that I tried and liked, and that beer is lost to history. But one of the links that came up on Google was a YouTube video from a guy named JJ at the time.
Oh.
And I clicked on that video, and when I clicked on that video, I was like, oh, I honestly didn't know that people reviewed beers on YouTube. So I watched that video beer review from this guy named JJ, and I was like, hey, this guy's pretty cool. Yeah. And I clicked on his other videos, and I was like, oh, this dude's cool as hell. He's funny, and he burps. And next thing you know, I subscribed. That was 10 years ago.
Wow.
December 3rd, 2010.
Wow. Well, happy anniversary to Bum. And
look where it got you. 10 years later, you're still on the Share Beer Show.
Yeah, exactly. Your life has gone downhill ever since. Congrats to you.
10 years later, look where it's gotten me. I'm drinking 40 total ounces of malt liquor.
Hey, congrats to you going downhill from there, Bum.
Yeah. That was the pinnacle. That was the pinnacle.
From right there, it's all been downhill.
Look at the pain that Craig is showing. He's just got his head buried in his hand.
Yeah, honestly, I appreciate it, Bum, very much, man. A lot of people have said the same thing.
As long as you're happy, Bum.
I appreciate everybody, man. I really do. Thank you, Bum. Absolutely, means a lot, man.
I'm not exaggerating. I mean, I was relatively happy before I joined the show, but this has enhanced my life even further.
Yeah, right? Yeah, whatever that means, right? Like,
yeah.
Hey, even Vega gave you a shout out. He said he's good people.
Vega's a good dude.
Thank you, Billy D. We appreciate it very much. Your anniversary. Oh, yeah. He or she switches his ball wide anytime in any which way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic, man.
Yeah, as goes the LBDCTQ, so goes the MLDC.
And Vega has a great comment. Bum and Joe, get a room.
Yeah.
Yep. Which actually that brings back the music. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Megan needs to try one of these.
I mean that brings
Whoa.
back the
Yep.
music there.
Hoppin' Frog Cake Stout. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter hazelnut caramel chocolate
Oh my
cake stout.
God.
I love diabetes.
No doubt. That's diabetes in a can. So what is that name again, Bum? What's the brewery on that one again?
Hoppin' Frog. And it's the first time I've ever not seen the frog on their label.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the first time I've seen a can from them.
Oh, they're canning a lot, Ruben.
And that's the
we get
peanut butter.
we get some of the free.
Very cool.
R.I.P. Rubik.
Okay, yeah, here it is. Hazelnut.
Mm.
Yeah, hazelnut caramel chocolate cake stout. What a name! Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see the pour on this bad boy. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Look at that, nice and dark.
Oh my God.
I could imagine the nose on that one.
Yeah.
That'd be insane.
Guess he likes it.
He like it. He like it.
He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
I like this better.
Oh no! Oh my God! What is happening here?
Oh my God, this is great. There's so much stuff happening here. I cannot and I will not describe it all.
Happy belated Halloween, Jay Vega.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this beer, and I will just hang out and watch and listen to the rest of you guys for the duration of the show.
Yeah, that one. Let's cover that one for a second, because that is that. Okay, you got 3,700 total, 488 in the last 30. Peanut butter hazelnut caramel chocolate cake stout. Wow. 8% ABV, no IBU rated, 4.15 bottle cap rating. Eat it, right? And you practically can, because there's a lot of stuff in that cake.
Yeah, that's
eat that cake.
Rich, decadent carrot. This gourmet cake stout will fill your senses with friendly, familiar flavors and aromas of yesteryear. Take a trip back in time and enjoy all the memories that are peanut butter hazelnut. Oh, that's not much of a description. Come on, get more creative. You made me read that whole thing, and you guys suck. Like that, I mean, there could be better copy than that. Come on. Not, even the label could be better. The description is awesome. I love this glass, and it sounds like the beer is phenomenal, and that's what matters, really.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
good.
I'm extremely jealous right now. I gotta admit. Man, is that a 12-ounce can, Bum?
16.
16, man.
Yeah,
That's beer, man. Look at some of the other stuff these guys have. They have a barrel aged. What is this? Barrel aged. What is it? QRIS.
Yeah, one of their flagship things is Boris the Crusher. So they have Chorus the Squasher.
Yeah, look at this thing. 15.7 ABV.
Yeah, squashed it.
4.41. It's their quadruple oatmeal Russian Imperial Stout.
Quadruple 15%. Wow.
Here's my money. Give me the beer. Thank you very much.
So, Joe, you cannot get Hoppin' Frog there?
I don't know, honestly, man.
Their stuff is expensive, I will say, but it is good.
Where do I get this?
Yeah, that is. I really don't know.
I've only seen it east of the Mississippi. Is all I've seen. I haven't seen it in Colorado. I don't think even.
Now, does this nearby verified location mean that's a spot I can get it? Because that's not too terribly far. The tap tap. That's here.
Some of those breweries won't pour you a full glass though because it's so high.
No,
ABV.
absolutely not. Yeah, I would bet that. Like if we saw, let's flip through some.
You like a 4 or 6 ounce pour out of that. Yeah.
Yeah, if as a matter of fact, even the cats that are pouring this into a glass, look at that. You're not necessarily, and even if you are pouring, I mean, that's a 15.5,
Yeah.
well, 15.7% beer.
You buy 1 can of that. That's nice to share between 2 people.
They're gonna give you. I would bet you're gonna get an 8 ounce pour.
Maybe, probably a 6 ounce. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 ounce. Yeah, no way, an 8.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. And it's going to cost like $10 for a 6 ounce pour. Probably
more than that because when I went to Victory at Sea, I can't remember who makes that, but that brewery had some
Ballast Point.
Ballast Point. That brewery had some huge brews, and they'd give you a 6 ounce pour, just like Mark said. Because,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely nuts. So, I've also got another beer that's new to me. Boysenberry Sour.
Ooh.
Beer, local brewery. Helton Brewing here in Phoenix. So I have not had any of their stuff. This will be a first for me. Let me look it up real quick though. Boysenberry. If I knew how to spell Boysenberry, I don't, and I will take it right off the can because who the hell can spell Boysenberry Stout that isn't in the Stout beer? For Christ's sake, give me a break. I mean, we're people that are drinking beer. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Boysenberry Sour. I'm sorry. Boysenberry Sour. Helton. Yeah, here we go. Helton.
Oh, sour, not stout.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Boysenberry Sour. I misspoke.
Oh, I was going to say, Boysenberry Stout was interesting.
Yeah, that would be more interesting. See, that's a better story. I'm going to stick with my lie. Because that's much better. So we got 3,700.
Boysenberry Stout. Ooh, you could do that. You could do a Boysenberry chocolate stout. That would be good, I would think.
Wouldn't it? Isn't that a much better?
That'd be really cool, actually.
Yeah.
6.7% ABV. I've actually got the same. 10 IBU.
Buy Marita better not steal that idea.
They better not.
Yeah.
In a
Poison Rita.
3.81 bottle cap rating.
Yeah.
An American brewed sour ale designed intentionally to be tart by Dude, I've had a few beers. Don't give me words with a lot of syllables like that. Inoculating with souring bacteria. 88 pounds of Oregon boysenberries lend the unique color and fruit flavor to this beer. If beers this color remind me of Pat. We decided to make this beer have a 3.2 pH level to match the boysenberry flavor in the middle to make a well-balanced sour ale. Wow.
Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty sour then. Yeah.
That's pretty.
That's an awesome description, too.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? It's like not very good coffee, but it's exact in the description of what they did. Look at the color of that. We don't even, that's correct glassware and everything. We don't even need another photo.
I like that picture. It's got a palm tree in the background. Yep.
Yeah, there's lots of palm trees here in Phoenix. You know that. So we've got a 16-ounce can. Here we go, kids. See what kind of smoke we get. Should be none, actually. A little puff, but not much. Straight in. Look at that. Straight in. 16-ounce can. Whoa.
Yeah.
Almost. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Professional.
You dwarfed it up, Joe.
Don't
try this at home. Don't try this at home. I'm a professional. So look at the color of that bad boy.
And even the foam's got a little bit of a color to it. Yeah.
A pink.
There's a little bit of a pink hue or something.
Yeah, this is. I don't know if George Costanza would like this because he doesn't necessarily like a pinkish hue. That's a total Seinfeld reference. I know it's over everybody's heads. I've watched it. Remember, he liked the pinkish hue in the cheeks, rosy glow. Anyway, so we. But look at that color. What do you think about that, Ruben? Much respect for that. I'm telling you.
It looks beautiful.
Beer selfie. Got to get a beer selfie. That is an absolute must. Oh my God, Mark, I get more and more impressed. Look at that. That is in complete darkness here, kids.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get with the iPhone 12 Pro Max Pro.
Exactly what he said.
It looks super carbonated.
It does look. Look at that. Because I'm doing the old Earth tappa, and I'm having a hard time getting. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That. Now here we go on the nose. Woo! Tons of boysenberry, but it's not real. It doesn't hit you. I don't know that boysenberry necessarily hit you real hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's a kind of mild, but you can definitely get a lot of that fruit, that boysenberry fruit in there. But it is a mild smell. So here we go, salute. Oh yeah, no, that it's a thinner body beer, as you would kind of expect. I don't know of many sours that are heavily bodied. What about you, Ruben? What do you know?
The real like milkshake fruited sours are, but not normally.
Yeah, not a this type of sour.
No, that type of sour. No, they're usually actually like sours are historically very low in alcohol. They look like a Goes or a Berliner Weiss.
Yeah.
Or a Goose. Those classic styles, lambics, are all very low in alcohol. So
now I've got a 4-pack of this, and I'm not drinking this cold. Now it's been out the whole time I've been doing the show, so an hour and a half already. It's been out, so it's pretty much room temperature. So I'm getting everything this beer has to offer. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah,
it's a beautiful beer.
Look at the color in that, and it's very true to the description. It's not super dry. It sticks around with you a little bit. It's very good. It's not as sour as I thought. It's not as sour as I'm expecting. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting a little more like that lemon type of lip puckering, but I'm not getting.
Is it salty at all?
Salty is a good one. Thank you. Yep. It is. So now that you mentioned that, it would be a little more. I think if it was a little like it kind of could. They could almost put Gose on here, and you'd almost believe it. It'd be a little heavier bodied Gose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The ABV low enough. It would be a little bit heavy Gose. You know what I'm saying? It's right on that line, if you ask me. That was a good one. Thank you for the salt. Yep. It's right there. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. Makes you want to keep drinking it.
Yeah, this is a drink all day beer. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. You could actually cut the grass, have your initial lawnmower beer, and then you can drink this the rest. I mean, it's going to get you a little effed up because this is 6.7. It's not 5. It's going to, believe it or not, it's going to hit you, but you're not going to know you're hit. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Like when you throw it on her back and she doesn't know. Anyway, but who said that? Hightower, some of the things you say on here, I swear.
What are you looking at there, Joe?
I'm just kidding, man. I was just making a joke. What are you having, brother? Are you having anything? You just jumped in, so did you just get off work or something?
I actually just got done working on a project up in the attic, digging out Christmas decorations that my brother's wife wants, and I was just working, moving shit around up in the attic, and I just brought stuff down, still upstairs, and I'm going to load it up in my trailer tomorrow and haul it over.
In Arizona, we call that person a sister-in-law. Is that not?
Yeah, sister-in-law.
Okay, I was just wondering. Are you sweaty, man, or is that like snow that melted on you?
Sweating my ass off, man.
Yeah, I bet in the attic, even in the winter, it still can get a little, and you're working up. So no thirst, huh? You didn't work up a thirst.
Well, my friend is other side actually. My friend in the back there.
Oh.
See the blue mug?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know what that was on the sofa over there. I thought that was literally a friend.
Oh no, a thing on the sofa. That was a soldier bear I got from a friend of mine. It was his wife's. His wife passed from some medical complications last year.
Oh, okay. Hey, do we have the same chair? Did you get
we got the same chair. Mine's black and gray.
Yeah, you've got a very similar chair there. Look at you. All right.
Same company, I believe. I just left my little pillow intact.
Yeah, you left all the pillows there. Yeah.
Yep.
Andrew, you were really sweating up in that attic.
Yeah, but the attic is probably about maybe about 60 degrees because I got the roof all insulated with fiberglass, and I got to pull some other insulation out that's like rigid insulation. I got to put fiberglass in its place because my dad was too cheap, and he says, "I'll just cut this shit up and throw it up there. It'll fit."
Sounds like my dad.
Yeah, Dad.
I don't want to tell you about the stuff my dad used.
Dad was very frugal. I actually, some stuff that Dad had me doing when I was younger, it's like some of the stuff stayed with me, and some stuff was like questionable.
Andrew, I'm not even going to tell you on camera recorded about some of the stuff that my dad used to do to rig stuff up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you privately sometime. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But it's classic.
Joe, maybe I got to get into the pre-show one of these weekends.
Well, there's post shows, isn't there? Like, isn't there post shows and stuff like that?
Occasionally, accidentally.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. So, are you having any vittles, man? Any snacks or anything to eat?
No, not right now. I'm not really hungry for anything.
Ah, gotcha.
Because this is a time of year. It's like because you're in the holiday season and stuff like that. It's like you're not doing much in the winter, so it's like if you did any type of munching, it'd be just grazing.
This I gotta admit, Mr. Hightower, this is like an abundance of riches seeing your background here because it's always been so dark. So I feel like, holy crap, we're actually seeing Andrew's mansion here, his domain.
Well,
I agree, and I didn't realize how handsome you were, big guy. You're a handsome son of a gun.
It's all because of this little addition right here.
Yeah, look at that, man.
All because of this guy.
Yeah, because of that guy.
Just because of this.
Oh, that's cool, man.
I didn't realize how soaked with sweat you were.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. If we'd have had a different camera, we'd have never known he was soaked with sweat.
Yeah, you're a sweaty
He
dog.
just
What are
said
you
he-
doing, big guy? What's going
I'm a
on?
fat man. When I get to working on shit, it's like I just
No, you're
start.
not.
I sweat like a stuck pig, man.
Bro, you're like 6'9". You're not fat. You're
Well,
like
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not-
6'9", so you actually physically can't be fat because you're 6'9".
Well, I'm not fat. Whereas like morbidly obese, like my doctor told me, it was like 10 years ago. I told my doctor. I asked her. I actually asked, "What should my weight be?" Because of my height. She said, "Oh, you should weigh 115 pounds." I looked at her like she was out of her freaking mind. And I said, the last time I weighed about 115, I was in junior high school.
I'm a pencil neck, and I weigh much more than 115.
Yeah, and I was skinny as the damn rail. I had no fat on me.
Yeah, that's absurd right there. So, speaking of Sierra Nevada, I think Coach is slurping down right now.
Looks like he's pounding some pale ales.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I get some more of some of that Sierra Nevada.
They're solid. They're out of Chico.
Pretty good.
It's just an all around good brewery.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
foot, all of it.
Mr. Hightower, I was drinking the good old Boston Lager. So when's the last time you had a good old fashioned Boston Lager?
I don't even think I ever had. Actually, wait a minute. Let me take that back. I think the last time I had a Boston Lager was as it was Christmas over at my brother's house a few years ago.
I'm kind of curious. Are you on that line where you can still get Yingling or no?
Well, the black and tan Yingling I got, that 12 pack, I got that from a friend who lives up in Superior, Wisconsin.
Okay.
He has got a relative that lives out in New York, and my friend is more of a bourbon guy. So he's like, "Hey, here you go. Bring one of these back down with you."
Okay. Yeah.
Is that a yes or a no?
No.
That was
Sounds like you're too far west. Yeah.
that was a long no. Yeah. So he's a little too far west. Okay.
I don't think I'm in Yingling's zone for distribution.
Yeah, I was kind of curious if you were right in that, if you were far, I was trying to figure out where is the line for the Midwest sort of deal. But
Well,
yeah.
I think the line, if you're to go west, if you're
Go the Christmas ornaments for a second.
I think it would actually be like from Michigan all the way over to the other side of the Dakotas and just the line between Iowa and Missouri. If you want like the upper Midwest.
40 ounce says he had the Sam Adams variety pack a few years ago. And what are you showing us there, Andrew? What do you got there? So that's okay. So that's your all right. Yeah, I have the similar thing, but it's a coffee mug.
Yeah.
And it says a prescription coffee. Right. Yeah, I got you.
Was that last guy in the comments even old enough to comment? He looks like he's like the midget of the Tijuana police.
40 ounce, yeah.
Tonga, he's Tongan. Nice.
Yeah, he yeah.
He's Polynesian. Yeah.
I gotta work a little bit on that.
Steve's got and YouTube. God bless Andrew's heart. Yeah. When YouTube bandwidth is making comments like that, yeah, it's what are you what I'm saying, kids? It's what do you want?
I actually think I might be narrowing down who YouTube bandwidth might be.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah, I'm not going to say anything because I could be wrong.
It's team. I think it's
No,
team.
no.
No.
Yeah, that's who it is. It's team.
There's no way it's
No way. Yeah, there's a little bit too much thought that goes into some of the stuff that he says.
Yeah, he's a little bit.
I think any punctuation gives it away.
Yeah, he's a little bit too coherent to be team.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Ruben?
How
Ruben,
there's
what do you
Wait a man, goddammit.
see how there's
Wait a man.
there's an apostrophe
A fist.
and there's actually a period at the end of this sentence. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening.
You say, I will fist you. Oh, that would be.
Oh my God.
Coach,
Thing.
I love you.
Yeah, that whole fisting thing. I was
Fucking coach, I love you.
I love you, coach.
yeah, that
I love you.
yeah, that
I think I might know who YouTube Bandwidth is.
So how many okay, so we're almost at Christmas. This is the last show before Christmas. We have people with Santa hats on here. So what is going to be your thing this year? Now, traditionally, would you normally celebrate Christmas Eve family and then Christmas Day by yourself or with immediate family? How would this go for you traditionally, Bum? How would that go?
I would normally be working as usual as I do on Christmas, unless it falls on a Monday or Tuesday. Then rushing home, then rushing to my family's house and celebrating Christmas. And we're not doing this year. We're remaining socially distant. So me putting on this Santa hat 10 minutes before the show, this is my biggest gesture that I'm doing this year to celebrate Christmas.
And so is that your full Bum House Christmas decorating?
Well, Billy D.
Two Santa hats.
Yeah, I don't see anything else.
Yeah. So that's the full Christmas decor there at the Bum household. Yeah.
I'm like desperately looking around trying to find anything. Nah, I got nothing.
That's it.
Yeah.
And Mark, what about you, man?
We normally Thanksgiving is when we normally do stuff with family. So Christmas is usually just the boss and I anyway. So we're going to do the same thing we've done every year for the last 25 years, and just celebrate Christmas Eve and then Christmas, and then decorations as far as that is the tree and a few other Christmas things around the audiophile stuff. That's about it. So
do you and the cats like exchange gifts? How does that work?
No. They're happy that they get fed and their litter box gets cleaned. That's about it. Every day is a Christmas miracle for them.
You treat those pussies right, Mark. Please.
That's right.
You got to know how to treat the pussies.
Mark, cats have staff.
And I said pussies, and I just want you got to treat the pussies, multiple pussies.
Yeah.
I better stop before I get in trouble.
More than malt liquor could say.
That's right. Yeah. I better stop before you see a fist come over to.
Exactly.
I'm gonna fist you, Mark.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got team over. He's over here in the unfinished part of the basement. He's just waiting to get out.
That deserves a definite golf clap right there. That was fine there, Bum. Appreciate that one.
Now, wait. We do play this every day on Christmas.
Oh,
every Christmas day, Disco Noel.
Oh, okay, and that's a strong recommendation.
That's a strong recommendation.
Mark, am I seeing the classic Pickwick label on that Disco Noel?
Yes, you are. That is a Pickwick label.
The classic label.
Yep. And then we've got a couple of these too. Christmas Eve.
No way.
Colonel Standard.
Holy cow, this is great.
Yeah. So we got a couple of these too. So
Does he play 13 Herbs and Spices? That's my favorite.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the 13 herbs and spices of Christmas.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. It's just a Boston, and we've always just done that the whole time.
So, Coach, what's going on with your household this year, man? Or what's the
It's funny, Joe. You ask. I usually try and take care of everyone else and make sure everyone else is good. I'm selfish this year. I took care of myself, not that way.
What's wrong with that?
You did.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Exactly. Yeah. Right.
I got some gifts for some loved ones, but I spoiled myself this year, and
Nothing wrong with that.
I've never done that historically, but I said, you know what, I'm going to do it, and I did it, so I don't care. I'm selfish.
That means you bought yourself a case of malt liquor?
Yeah, I just took care of myself and bought what I wanted, and I don't even care. I almost felt guilty, but I don't. So there it is.
And I think Andrew just showed you a meme to help you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Elf on a Shelf.
Explain his North Pole shirt.
Oh, the North Face, yeah.
And Ruben, what about yourself, man?
I normally go to midnight mass on Christmas Eve. This year it's not happening because of the Rona, so I'm going to go to mass on Christmas Eve and spend Christmas Day with my cousin and his family.
Okay.
So, nothing crazy, but getting a small gathering with family, which will be really nice. And then I have my tree up and a nativity scene in my other room.
Christmas decorations. Yeah, so we've got a couple of us that have some decorations up. And Mr. Hightower, what are you doing, my friend?
Talking about decorations. Wow.
Yeah.
Elf on a Shelf. Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
The cat on the shelf.
The cat on the shelf.
Nothing like a 46 triple B.
There. So are you and Mom showing memes to each other? What are you guys gonna do for this Christmas?
We're just staying home.
Jesus Christ.
So did no Christmas decorations? Any decorating on the house or?
No, just got the tree right here. Mom's got the ornaments ready to go on the tree, and just got to get a couple more put together.
Oh,
and we're just gonna keep the decorations kind of low key this year.
Do you got a what do you call it, a rib roast happening or anything like that? Any special meal?
Thinking about getting a roast from Costco.
Yeah, oof. I drove by a few.
That's going to happen on Saturday because I got to work Christmas.
Mm.
Oh, so you're working. So that's the whole deal right there.
Yeah. So it was just like Thanksgiving. It's like I had to work Thursday, so our Thanksgiving was on Saturday.
Okay. So yeah, I drove by a couple Costco's today in my area. And a couple of Sam's Clubs. Forget about it. Oh my God! They had people with orange vests and orange batons directing traffic. It is hard for me to believe these same folks don't just get online and order the same crap, because you're gonna get in that damn store, in that damn warehouse, and not find anything you want. You know. When you go in the Costco's in Phoenix, there's literally traffic in the store. I am not effing you one bit. You will stand there and there is traffic in the store. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why, at least in my area, I don't understand why people go to Costco, honestly. For Christmas, you're stupid. When you could get online and get everything you want, have it shipped to you, or have it directly gift wrapped and sent to whoever you want.
Yeah.
It's nuts to me. I just do not understand. It boggles my mind. It really does. Because I'm like, unless you're gonna buy them steaks, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the purpose of going there? You can get all the same. As a matter of fact, if you're going to get like towels or whatever, the odds of them not having it at your local Costco are pretty high. Like the color you want or the size you want, whatever. Go online, they always have it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
whoa, Vega, I like that. I like that guitar. New bought himself a new guitar. Sweet.
What did he get himself?
Player? Vega's a guitar player? Or is he a bass player?
What did he get himself? The new Clapton Asshole 800?
Yeah, it comes in a 40-ounce container.
He said he bought an Ibanez, so he's a skin flute player.
He plays the skin flute for sure. He does. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So how was the gift situation on your end there, Bum? How are you handling gifts? Is it all gift card to family, mail order out?
Not much different, Joe. There are normally no gifts given and no gifts received the last few years. So
okay, that keeps it super simple. Yeah. And the gift situation in the Pencil Neck household, how does that work?
Well, since most of our family is somewhere we're not, we do online stuff with delivery, and that's pretty much what we've done for the last, like I said, 20 years. So pretty much the same thing. So online and gift cards, that type of thing. So pretty simple.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, cash always works, especially for the kids.
You can almost never go wrong with cash, right?
No, cash always works, especially for kids that want video games and stuff.
And Coach, are you a similar way with the gift situation, extended family out of the state?
I apologize, Joe. Can you repeat the question?
And the gift situation, how are you handling that with family that's outside of your area or anything, or are you like Bum? There's no gifts given, no gifts received.
No, there's a lot of gift cards, and that's probably it, man. I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah.
So, I rarely send cash. I'll give my son cash because he's my son.
Right.
Other than that, it's gift cards for people. And my cousins have huge families, so I'll send them like a gift card to Applebee's or somewhere like that for $100, which isn't much, but at least it helps. So yeah. So, but my kid, So I'm boring. So.
No, hey, Mr. Hightower, how are you handling gifts outside of your area?
We normally do like gift cards or something, but if Mom wants to order stuff for family members that live out of state, she'll give said gifts to my nephew and his wife, and they'll bring them down to Florida for us.
Okay. All right.
Well, did you already answer it, Joe? Like, what do you do? Did you answer it?
You're actually looking at the extent of my decorating right here. This is it. I actually think about the day after Christmas, right? I think about, okay, what happens at 3:00 on Christmas Day, right? You're all for the decorating up until about 3:00 Christmas Day, and then you're like, you know what? I got to take all this crap down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's
exactly.
Christmas decorations stay up till mid-January because you're like, F that. I ain't doing that right now. I ain't got time. I'm not going to do it. I don't feel like doing it. I don't want to do it. So I don't decorate. That is the perk to being single. You cannot do it. I know it's Christmas. What the hell do I care? Right? There's no tree up in my house. You're not going to come over here. I got a lot of smart lights. They can turn different colors. They can blow green. They can blow red at you. It's great. And then I just turn it all off. It's fantastic. It's great. I have gift carded everybody with Amazon that is remotely related to me for years. Amazon is your friend. Amazon, who doesn't order from Amazon? Right?
Well, are you not dating that celebrity anymore? I'm not going to say her name, but are you?
Well, me and Kim broke up a while ago. I was her side thing anyway.
Right.
So,
Right. I remember that.
me and Kim K. I'm not.
Yeah. No, I remember. You showed me many pictures.
I mean,
some guy named Kane or Khan. He was jealous. I don't know his name, but yeah.
yeah, he had a little issue, but I was the side thing, and I know my position.
Well, Joe, you're like a horse.
And, I come in. You know what I'm saying? I just, I'm there for one purpose.
Elbow deep, and you're not a surgeon. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you just come in. You do a job, you get out.
I get paid to do a job, and that's it.
Look at Andrew's like a mercenary. You're a mercenary of love.
Look at Andrew's face. He's just stone cold. Just whatever. Just yeah.
Yeah, but no, that's I've handled it like that for probably 7 years already. Honestly, everybody gets a card from, they get their little traditional Amazon gift box, and I actually nowadays I've gotten a lot more slick. I have grandkids now, as you guys know, and
no, you're too young. That's not true.
Ahead of time, I do Apple Cash, and because I don't necessarily know what all my grandkids need, so I send cash ahead of time, and my daughter buys all their gifts. You know what I'm saying? And that way they always get what they need. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mixture of cash, but with a modern touch, right? So I do a mixture of cash to some people, Apple Pay and these sorts of things, and a mixture of Amazon. I swear to God, I love Amazon, and because everybody gets everything through Amazon anyway. And so for some people, they get it early. Most people, actually, they'll get it early, and that way you can order yourself something for Christmas and unwrap it if you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a win-win because I don't I'm not. I don't have a lot of time, so I don't have the luxury of sitting around. When you work 12, 14 hours a day like I do, you don't have the luxury of sitting around and shopping. Okay, let me see. What do you think? No, not me, man. All right, yo, here's some cash on a card. Spend it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get yourself something nice.
Get yourself something nice, like Joe Pesci would say, right? Or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, kid. Here you go. But yeah, no, that's how I handle. I've handled it like that though, honestly, for ages. So,
yeah.
No different on my end. It's just me. So it's no different on my end. And Christmas Day is a day off for me. So and New Year's, getting to that point, will be fun here, right? We're gonna do some New Year's shows, just like we did last year. We're gonna do the GMT, or is it GMT?
Yeah, GMT.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be Craig's time. So
we'll do one show for our friends across the pond, and then we'll have a nice break. We'll do Eastern, we'll do Central, Mountain, and possibly West Coast time. And
well, it's been 13 years that I've been watching you. 13 years.
Wow.
It's been about 7 since I joined in on the New Year's channel, and you were lit, and I was lit, and you're just like going crazy and yada.
That never happens. That never happens.
So
that never happens.
It's cool.
Here.
I want to see what you do this time, but I think those first 1 to 2 New Year's shows, Joe, you were just like, we're drinking here. Happy New Year. Every 2 hours hopping on. And then by like the 6th show, you were just done.
I got to tell you, man, I got to warn you guys. I couldn't be more fired up this year. To me, this year, this New Year's is the New Year's to be fired up, man. It's the most inspiring New Year's ever to me. So I got to warn you guys, man. You're unleashing an animal now because this, look, you guys
Unleash the beast.
Yeah, because to me, this is the year, right? Like, this is when we gear up for this stuff, man. Like all the other years when there's not a lot going on and you think there's problems. Oh my God, my nails don't match up with this and that. And you know what I'm saying? What am I going to do? All these other things seem so minor now, right? That you put them in perspective. They seem so small, and that's good. You know why? Because you're getting a perspective on what really matters right now.
This year started when I heard Kobe Bryant died. And I was like, there's no way. No way. And then from there, it just, you can elaborate, guys. Joe, Bum, Mark, Big Dog.
It's just been a year. How about that? It's been a year.
It's been a year, but you know what, man? The thing of it is, it's not over.
No.
We're going to see what people are made of right now, right? We're going to see what you're made of. We're going to see how hungry you are. You know what I'm saying? And this is a year of challenge, man.
Yeah.
Going into 2021, this is a year of challenge. Right? This is a year when how bad do you want it? Whatever it is you want. It's your choice. Everything's your choice. You're making a decision. If 2020 got you down, that's your choice, bro. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is help inspire you, or hopefully to get you pumped up to get into the next. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree. I agree with that, but I've been healthy my whole life. I'm a wrestler like you, Joe. I played football. I'll keep it short here, but I got pneumonia and then ended up hospitalized. And you guys were a part of that intimate part of my life, and it was very scary for me because I thought that might be it, So, yeah, this year has been one for the books. It's like no other year we've ever seen. If you remember Y2K, they tried to scare us. It didn't work. This year was super scary. And I have validation to back that up. Enough said.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like we are so far ahead of what our actual scariest moment was as a country. We've already forgotten how scary it was. And I've got that's the tease that I have going into New Year's Eve. Okay? I got some perspective for you. All right. The scariest moment we had as a country when we were all united.
9/11.
Right? And how far behind us is that now? You literally could not see a future. You literally were terrified of everything. We're not terrified right now. We're not. We're pissed. We're tired.
We're flying with masks. I never thought I'd see that happen.
Because you have to. Right?
Says who?
That is literally why we are the way we are now. Think about that, son. Why can't you go to the gate? It's because of that. That's how far you've put that behind you now. We've gotten past that. So with that in perspective, you can go into 2021 and you can conquer that like a mofo because you already have. You know what I'm saying? It's fantastic, man. It's all a choice.
I just want to progress stronger than ever, and we're Americans. All 5 of us are Americans. Let's take this thing, grab it by the horns, and move mother effing forward and not look back.
Yeah, but
that's what we do. That's why we're the best country on earth.
Get on here, and we're going to do a Greenwich Mean Time, which is the whole world. That's the whole globe. That's the rest of us. That's the rest of this show. This is a Share a Beer show. This ain't Share America. This is a Share a Beer show.
That's when we drink malt liquor? When we do the GMT time?
That's exactly why we drink malt liquor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spreading the word.
That's right, man. it is that time. I love it. It's a time to reflect. January 1 is a time to reflect. Where was I last January? Where was I this past January? Where am I right now this January? Right? And what am I going to do to change it going into next January? What's your goals? Where you at in life? Reflect on those choices. What
That's
better?
the irony is going into the new year into last year, I was looking at you and you and you and you. Literally.
Sorry, I will apologize.
I feel sorry for you then, Coach.
I guess
Hey, you were on the show too. We all were. So
I should have learned from Bum's actual announcement that he had his anniversary. And that was 10 years ago, and now he's gone downhill ever since. That's
Right, there we go. That's all that needs to be said.
Blue bull. Right
Blue bull.
there. Exactly.
I could have had a V8.
Yeah.
Hey, now that's another one. Why hasn't Malt Liquor had an official, what do you call it, Coach? Michelada, right? A tomato beer.
the chiladas or whatever. So in Mexico they call them guamas, and Joe knows they mix tomate with cerveza, so it's called a guama. But here they call them like chiladas or something.
Chiladas, yeah.
Tomato juice and beer.
And you don't see that. They don't do that with malt liquor.
No.
So, you know what? If you mix that with malt liquor, that gives you a chlamydia.
Well, there's a shot for that, though, so don't worry.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I really am pumped going into the new year. Honestly, it's a and I realize, man, look, there's a lot of people that aren't doing so well, right? But at the same time, there's a lot of opportunity out there, right? We all make choices, and that's, to me, going into 2021. That is the key to it, kids. I am in the moving business. For those that don't know, I'm in the truck. I'm a trucker. I'm a truck driver. But I handle our moving side of our business. And there's a lot of people making choices right now. Hey, am I going to stay here where it's kind of stagnant? It's not doing so hot. Or am I going to make a choice to advance and do this? That all is a personal choice. There's no judgment on that. But a cat like me will bring that to your attention. The fact that there is that choice. You do have a choice in where you decide to stay in life, period. I made a move. Y'all know me from back in the day when I reviewed a lot of beers and was in Albuquerque. And now I'm in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? So there's these choices we make. It was a struggle here in Phoenix at first, but now, I've done okay for myself. So, there's some choices made, and that's just it. Life is hard. Life ain't easy, man. It's hard, and we make choices, and that's just it. It's that simple, really. You know what I'm saying? Whatever choice you make today will give you your choices for tomorrow. Yep. It's literally that simple. It's not, but it is.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's all where you're at today is the result of the choices you made in the past, and where you'll be tomorrow is the result of the choices you make today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. And it just kind of flows. So you gotta figure out where you're at and where you want to be, and make the choices that you think you need to make in order to get there. And then if they're the wrong choices, then you correct them and you move on. Yeah.
No, well said. Well said.
There's not a lot of right or wrong, right? There's, to me, a matter of. See, I'm not a big person that believes in happiness. Shocker from a guy that laughs a lot and all this other stuff. I don't believe in happiness. I actually don't. To me, happiness is like complete comfort and you're ready for a rocking chair, right? Just, you might as well shoot you now, right? To me, if the shoe fits, kick it off, man. You're too comfortable, right? Like, that's not life, son. Like, it you know what I'm saying? Like there needs to be a little fire, something that is burning your butt to get motivated to get better, right? Whatever that is for you. Maybe you
So I hope you can appreciate this. I've seen every walks of life. I know where you've been. I know where you're at now. I'm not going to go too in depth, but talking about what you're talking about, I can seriously appreciate you being here, being there, and watching you do it. And then you're an inspiration. I'll leave it there. I appreciate you because you don't see yourself like I do because you're yourself, but you conquered everything you said you're going to do, and you're still rising above. And you're more successful than I am, and probably more so than most people. So I appreciate you because you never let the negative get to you. You rised above that, and you're still positive to this day, and you're still successful in my eyes. I'll leave it right there.
Oh, thank you, Coach. I appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's
Well put, Coach.
Yeah.
You know, I've told my kids in the past, look, whatever you think a particular level is, whatever you think that is, all right, you need to rub elbows with those people, right? Whatever you think that is in your mind, wherever you think they are, right? You are who you are what you eat, in other words, right? So if you think that a particular people is at a particular level, then rub elbows with those people, right? Start talking with those people, hang out with some of those people. Maybe some of that will rub off on you. You know what I'm saying? If they're doing particular things, then maybe you'll start doing those things. But you keep hanging out down here with these people that's doing bad things and making bad decisions, you're going to keep doing that. Like, that's the way that works. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't necessarily forget where you came from. But if you think, now all this is perspective, right? So if you think, and what's kind of ironic about that is the higher you think you getting up the ladder, the more you realize that these people is just people. But wherever you think you need to be, you start rubbing elbows with those cats, and then you start figuring for yourself what they doing that is important to you that you might need to start doing, right? You're emulating that, no, Mark? Like you're kind of, now
you figure out where you want to be, and then you figure out what you need to do to get there.
Yeah.
And then if you get there, if you decide that you like what you see, then great. If not, then you figure out something else to do.
Yeah.
And that's I think a lot of times people look and say, oh, that would be great to have that life. And then you get there and you're like, this sucks. I'm working too much. I have whatever. And you can make a change, make a choice to change it. But if you just stick with what's going on and don't look beyond, then you're going to get what you get at that point.
You're going to hear an overwhelming, Turner says this guy here for it, man.
Hey,
welcome to
that's
the
life.
But look,
we all live the same life. That's our lives.
But
so
kind of giving you a preview of what might I say on a New Year's show. It's just that choices. You're gonna hear an overwhelming choices. Whatever those choices are to you, man, it's not my call. It's not my call, and it's not your call to say what someone's choices are, good or bad. I'm going to try to raise the awareness that there are these choices out there. And whatever those good or bad choices are for you, they're out there and they're yours to make. And you are in control of making them.
Yeah. That's the big thing. That's the big thing, that you are in control of what happens to you. I mean, there's always some things that happen that you can't control, but the vast majority of the time, what the decisions you make affect what you do.
Good point, Mark. Seriously.
now,
Good
Mark,
point.
to bring some of your professional side into this conversation, and then kind of end it. Actually, I would like to get out of this, but just to bring some of your professional side into this, even some of the bad crap that happens to you, the way you handle that could be because of those other choices you made going into that, up to that point.
Yep.
Let's take a car accident, for example. If you made decent choices with saving money, right? With paying your car insurance, for Christ's sake, maybe thinking of the future and going, you know what? I have a certain valuable car. I have particular valuables. I have a particular this and a particular that. Maybe I should up my game on the insurance level a little bit. And so you decided to do all that. Next thing you know, XYZ person is not paying attention for whatever effing reason. I'm not going to get into that. And next thing you know, you guys decide to meet each other.
At the intersection of your choice.
Maybe the decision was made for you to meet each other, right? But you're kind of cool and calm because you know you've made some decisions that can handle that. When that gets out of control, it's typically because you know you didn't make some decisions to handle that, right?
Yep.
What do you say, Mark? Like you know,
yeah.
Let's say all of a sudden tomorrow your refrigerator decides to take a dump, and you're like, SOB, my refrigerator took a dump right before Christmas. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't afford XYZ refrigerator because I just spent all my money on all the gifts and everybody's coming over. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Right? Well, if
that's why I'm glad I ordered my refrigerator under Jody's credit card name.
That's how you do it. You buy a new fridge under Jody's card. Yeah.
You gotta do it.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
It's that simple, right? Yeah, you just dialed up my Apple account.
Okay.
But that's just it. That's what I'm trying to get people to be aware of is the decisions you make. So if you are aware or conscious of the fact that plan for your future, plan for these things, man. Plan for the unexpected. Then when the unexpected happens, it still sucks. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But you can handle it. You've given yourself better options.
Yeah. Yeah. No, when I talk to people, that all goes under the expenses that you don't hope, that you don't want to happen, but you know they will eventually. So you better save for them. Things like the water heater going out, getting in a car, needing a deductible, buying a new car, all that type of stuff. It's like, you're going to need to pay it eventually, so you might as well do what you can to save up for it ahead of time. Yeah. Vega
can't control.
Well, that's one thing you can't control. Yeah, I mean that's totally out of, that's totally random.
I find this next comment kind of hilarious. Actually, we've got Rod J saying, "Wow, you guys are still rolling."
Well, we're rolling. Yeah. Check back with us in 2030, Rod.
Wait a minute. That guy is asking if we're still rolling. That guy.
Yeah, we're
only 2.5 hours into this. Wait a minute. That guy that does 4 or 5 hour shows is asking if we're still rolling.
Yeah, no, I'm offended, Rod. Yeah. That's Joe D, the original, the OG gangster.
Yeah.
Let me do this.
Yeah, see, now Rod, talk about someone that's actually pretty responsible. Rod J bought a new furniture a couple of weeks ago. I mean, look, and that's kind of my getting to another point that I was making earlier. Is look, whatever you feel a particular person is at, if you feel that a particular person that you may be around is successful on a whatever level, then rub elbows with that person, right? Because maybe some of that person's decision making will help influence your decision making, right? And that's just it. Like maybe you're not thinking about, Okay, well, what if I do get in this car accident? I've been working to get this Lexus, or I've been working to get this Mercedes, or I've been working to get this nice Cadillac.
Or a Subaru. Wait a minute. I've been working to get my Subaru.
Or you've been working to get this extra pretentious Subaru that you're going to put a bumper sticker where my kid's better than you on the back.
Right. And a doggy door in the back.
And a doggy door. It's just like you're in the premium platinum Subaru club.
Hey, that's how I roll.
And you finally get in there. Okay. So now what? Okay, you finally achieved this goal. Now what? Right? Okay, well, now you need to maybe up your insurance game. Maybe you need to up this game. Maybe you need to up that game. So just those sorts of things can be even helped, can be thought out. Even the unexpected can be thought out. You know, the day you rolled it off, you know, you're like, who knew this would happen? Well, you didn't know it would happen, but you still planned for it, kind of, sort of, because you upped your game before you bought the car. You bought the car, you rolled it off the lot. Here comes Susie, smack, right? Hey, how about this? We met. Hey, how you doing? Nice Subaru, kind of. I smashed it a little bit, but it's all good, right? You know, and there you go. You know, but you got the coverage you needed and all these sorts of things, you know. So Rajay's saying, you know, hey, look, you know, not expected, right? He didn't expect to have to buy a new furnace, but there you go. All people should have at least 6 months.
He knew he was going to have to buy a new furnace at some point in the future. He just didn't know when that was going to happen.
Yeah,
he was making sure he was prepared. So whenever it happened, even though he didn't want it to happen, it happened, and he had to take care of it. Yeah,
that's just it. So that you know, and that's getting to the point. You know, you could still be cool. You can still get.
Well, he gets the Rajay deals, so he can pay for that furnace.
He gets all the deals.
Mark.
You probably bought one furnace, got the next one free.
That's true. Yeah,
that's true.
Where do we buy that at? Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, I don't think so. He probably got a deal through his local HVAC company.
Hey, Mark, here's you're a finance guy, Mark. What's a comfortable number to have in the bank? And let's not get crazy. Let's talk normal. 50 grand, 100 grand.
Well, it all depends. I mean, as a kind of a totally bogus rule of thumb, 3 to 6 months expenses. Whatever your real expenses are, not the extra crap, but 3 to 6 months. If the shit hits the fan and you need to hunker down for, you lose your job, whatever, how much money are you going to need to get through? Then that's kind of the baseline. After that,
probably.
And if I'm making $1 million a year, 50 grand is going to get me through 2 weeks.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So what's okay. I guess you answered the question.
Yeah, I mean, it's based on you've got to. There's the answer is you got to figure out what your real expenses are, which most people don't know. They don't know what they.
No. Well, the American dream is credit on top of whatever else you have.
Yeah, and that's where people get in trouble, is because they rely on credit to take care of the emergencies.
Right.
And you need to have cash to take care of the emergencies. So,
right.
You got the oh shit fund, which is if the shit hits the fan, what am I going to need to get through the next period of time? And then on top of that, then you're probably going to need to be, if you can, you need to be saving for the stuff you're going to need to pay at some point in the future, a car, a furnace, Rod, all the other extra stuff that pops up that you don't want to pay, but eventually you will have to pay.
I mean, look, here's the Rajay comment. All people have at least 6 months of expenses set to the side for emergencies.
Yeah.
Look, and that's the problem. The problem is you're not living on less than what you make.
Yeah.
That's the key.
That's not fun. That's not fun.
Yeah, I know. That's not the American.
Whoa.
I'm not saying that's me. I'm just saying that's not funny.
Yeah, I know.
You refer back to life is hard.
Yeah.
Right. But living on less than what you make. Listen, my using my youngest as a reference doesn't make a lot of cash. But like I told her, that's no excuse not to be saving a lot of cash. Got 3 kids, right? 3 young kids, man. Trust me, these kids is healthy, eating stuff, using stuff. You know what I'm saying? Young single mother, 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't give a flying rip. You're telling me it's hard. You're not telling me it's impossible. You're telling me it's hard. Okay, you can do it, is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's still doable. It's hard, but it's doable. And she's doing it. She's doing it, man.
Yeah.
You live on less than what you make.
Yeah.
And you make better choices.
That's the
Do you
key.
need cable? In this day and age, do you need cable? I don't have cable.
Yeah.
Why you got cable?
I'm a cord cutter.
Right?
Yeah.
Why you got cable if I ain't got cable? That, you know what I'm saying? The problem is she got a dad like me. I work 12, 14 hours a day. You working 12, 14 hours a day? If you working less than me, then there's a problem. Right?
Well, what happens if the world ends tomorrow and you have 70 grand in the bank and she has $5 in the bank? Who really wins?
Yeah, well, she's my daughter, so.
Well, hey.
Yeah. Well, the old joke is the last check you want to write is to the Undertaker and it bounces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you predict that?
Ocean's 12 or 11 or whatever. The guy was like, the last check I want to write, I hope it bounces. And he throws a mitt in his mouth and he's at the horse racing track and he's laughing.
Yeah. The problem is you don't know. So you got to balance. You got to balance today with tomorrow, and that's the hard part. That's where the work comes in.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, you'll never win with a Colorado State jersey on.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I have to save even more because Colorado State's never going to win.
What does it say underneath there? Whack?
It says
whack.
Back-to-back whack champion. Whack. This is before most of you were born. Well, maybe not. But,
give me the San Diego State Aztecs were part of the whack. I like the whack.
So this was 1995, 1996. That was 25. I mean, that was just yesterday. They can do it again.
Yeah, back-to-back whack.
1998, I went to San Diego State Aztecs and tried out, and I got cut in the first 3 hours. And that was a 4-day tryout.
Because you couldn't play against Colorado State because they're awesome.
No, I'm whack. I'm whack. That's actually a true story. I tried out for San Diego State. They got cut in the first 2 hours, and it was a 4-day tryout. And I was like,
yeah, oh yeah, no, it's no joke. Even lower level Division I teams is no joke. I mean, yeah, it's.
Hey guys, good night. Merry Christmas. I'm out.
Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas.
I will see you guys next Saturday.
All right. Take care, man.
Anyway, man.
Okay.
Guys, I appreciate it. We'll see you, man. Peace out.
Next week. Later. Stay safe.
See you guys next week.